I'm in such rare form today. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping. Dope. Okay, audio is working. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Records of the Realms. Thank you so much for being patient with us while we worked out some various technical difficulties. And also while we just delayed our episode in general because life is happening. So, sometimes we need to
Life
make a
is
slight
like a
schedule shift.
hurricane here in Darkburn.
Exactly.
That's
Sachi gets
the
it.
tone.
That's good.
All right. So welcome, folks. If you're new here, this is a Code Lyoko inspired mini campaign, emphasis on inspired, where we are playing Glitter Hearts, and we have our lovely bunch of heroes re-exploring the world of Lyoko as they return to the recently renovated Caddick University, formerly known as Caddick Academy. Currently in the story where we're at is our lovely college students have gotten wind that their missing friend and fellow Lyoko warrior Rhea might still be alive on Lyoko. And as they work to kind of sort out their own interpersonal relationships with one another, they've also been working together to find answers as to what happened to Rhea, if she actually really is still on Lyoko. But before we get more into that and do a proper recap of the last episode, we're going to go ahead and introduce everybody. I'll go first. Hi, folks. My name is Mel. Pronouns she, her, they, them. You can find me on most socials as Meloette, and I will be your chaotic keeper for this afternoon. Taylor.
Hey, I'm Taylor, aka Swinky Taylor. I'll be playing Jade. Yeah, she, her pronouns all around.
Maz.
Hi, I'm Maz. She, they pronouns, same as Simone. Yeah. You can find me everywhere. It's Mozzarella. There
Cool.
we go.
Meadow.
So sorry, I almost immediately knocked my water bottle over.
That's kind of
Howdy, I'm
important.
Meadow. She, they pronouns. I'll be playing Mitchie, she, her pronouns.
And where can people find you, Meadow?
All right, sorry. Howdy, Live Darlin, or Howdy, Live Darlin GM. We are in rare form today, every single one of us.
Sean.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed. I will be playing Drew. He and I both use he, him pronouns.
Very nice. And last but not least, Sachi.
Hi, my name is Sachi, and I'm totally in my normal location right now. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Minato. Pronouns also she, her. Yep. My bones hurt.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Fred. Hey.
I just want a shirt saying my bones hurt.
Bones hurt.
It's a no bones day.
I
miss Noodle.
Rest in peace, Noodle.
R.I.P. Noodle. Okay. So last time, our heroes experienced a simultaneous dream as they reminisce about a memory with their friend Rhea. Waking up in the wee hours of the morning, they gather to compare notes. Sans Minato, who's like, I'm tired and I'm going back to bed. Charlie, who was up late across the hall from where everyone else was meeting, joins the group, comes to check on them, and she had been working tirelessly to try to figure out the anagram password that was included in the sort of encrypted file that Rhea had given them the last time they ventured into the Lyoko. Jade and I believe Mitchie are able to put together that the anagram is the word buttercups, the nickname that Rhea had addressed the group by in their shared dream. It works, and a message slowly starts to load on the screen, but it's clearly taking a while, so our gang goes back to sleep, whether that's in, Mitchie and Simone's dorm, or if that is in their own individual dorms. Drew just goes to practice early because he's like, I'm here. And as the day progresses by and as the message starts to load further, Charlie is attacked by Xana through her laptop and is rendered unconscious to the point of being hospitalized. And so, in true Lyoko Warrior fashion, our crew books it to Lyoko to deactivate the tower and save their friend, who seems to essentially have been like poisoned by Xana. Um, while in there, an incident happens between Minato and Drew, causing their relationship to mechanically break. And this sends Drew into a sort of incensed, possessed ish state where he turns on his friends and attacks them.
You drop
Simone,
a brother once.
you drop a guy one time, and suddenly he hates your fucking guts. So, while in as Drew rushes Minato and Simone, and Jade rushes to Lyoko to try to help intercept Drew, um, Simone is able to reach him in this very sort of touching anime moment where they run at each other and she just hugs him, and it's very sweet, and
Yay.
they mechanically repair their relationship. So yay for that. Oh, side note, it was announced that a autumn festival wow, would be happening a little too early for usual autumn festivals with like pumpkins and shit, but it was going to be coming up later that week. So where we are now is it's been a couple days. We're going to say it is the day of the event. In the last couple of days. Oh, I forgot to include that the riddle was fully uncovered, or the message that was slowly loading was fully uncovered to reveal. I should have put this message in my notes. I did this to myself, but I know it's here somewhere out there if love can't see us through. Fuck, where did it go?
If not, we have it pinned in the Discord chat.
Do we have it pinned?
We have it pinned in the Discord chat.
Oh, thank one of you beautiful geniuses for deciding to pin it.
You pinned it.
Did I pin it?
Yeah.
We can't pin it. Having a Mitchie moment. I love this so much.
Apparently. Jesus. All right. So the riddle that finally loaded on Charlie's laptop read as thusly. Have you toured the 4 rooms? Every one is a heavy burden. Let's sit a while and laugh it out. Once you find your rhythm with me, we can truck away at 20 miles a day. So again, it's been a couple of days. And you know, I don't know how long are people, I guess, dedicating time to solving that riddle? What does that look like for people? I know Drew and Minato have had to spend some time to work on their interpersonal relationship a little bit, which I've been told results in some weight strength training for Minato. Do I have that correct?
Yep. Goes to the gym and gives the option
It's
of
not
either lifting his body weight once with weights or taking like 5-pound weights and lifting enough reps until it adds up.
It's
Just
not.
kind of know what we need to pick up.
It's not gonna matter in the virtual world.
Yeah, but it'll give you a bit of a
weigh
mindset.
Different.
It'll give you a bit of a mindset.
But no, like you weigh different, I weigh different. I'm super cool there. You're super depressed. Like everything's different
Yo,
there.
that's not a in the gym conversation. This is a spot where we don't think about things. We just do stuff to distract our mind.
I hate you.
That's great.
Said with zero malice in her soul.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I checked the chat at the worst time. Yes, we did invent a new nickname or potentially slur.
Get your head in the air.
Can't say it 8 times in a row.
Can't say that, it's a slur.
I can say it.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, talk to me. What have y'all done in the couple of days leading up to today's festival? Aside from forcing me Minato to work out.
Drew has been campaigning with Drake
That's right.
Sovereign Pair.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
I think you texted Simone to hang out with you guys for your campaign,
Oh my god.
which and they're just sitting there like, what's happening?
I think Minato is actively avoiding campaigning because she also appeared on the list, so she's actively avoiding that because she's like, no. And then when it comes to helping Drew, he's like, no, you made me work out. That's fucked.
Unforgivable.
That's rude as hell.
Thought I tried to improve you in a little bit.
I want to be worse, so that's your mistake.
Oh my god. Okay, so spending some time to campaign together. Charlie has once again, like over the last couple days, just been obsessing over the riddle, and trying to figure it out, and just being so frustrated. Again, she's like, I am not a linguist. I don't know what any of this means. I just like numbers and computers. Those make sense. Words? No. Words? No. She's just constantly staring at her laptop, frustrated. Even when she accompanies you to like talk campaign stuff, she's got like a notepad and she's like scribbling out really stupid ideas.
Have you tried like looking at it upside down? Because sometimes your brain does it bad, and if you do things wrong, your brain gets better.
What?
You just try it; it might work.
She like writes out the riddle, flips it upside down, and just stares at it. This just looks nonsensical.
I mean, it looked nonsensical to me from the start, so I thought maybe it'd work.
She just kind of like rips the paper out of her notepad. Are we all just like grouping up together to talk campaign strategy? Is that like the vibe here?
I guess. I thought it was a little like side thing I was doing, but apparently we're all campaigning
Apparently
together.
everybody's here. Apparently the gang's all here.
We're all here. Where were you
The
at?
campaign thing just became the
Yeah, that became the group meet.
and that's when Minato opens the book in the corner. Ruin a perfectly good hangout, you motherfuckers.
I think if Minato's reading a book in the corner, Michi is also in the corner, like knees up, and she's been like scribbling furiously, like doodling for days, which is not something she ever does. So she's been drawing furiously ever since Charlie was hospitalized. Once she was let out or discharged, like Michi did not leave her side for a while, and then eventually, like once Charlie was like, stop, that's enough, I think she would go back to the group, kind of reassimilate, but be a lot quieter and a lot less contributive. I think she thinks if she takes a look at that message, she's gonna fucking figure it out, and then someone else is gonna get hurt. So she doesn't want anybody to figure it out. She's not going to offer to help at all. Instead, she is pulling cards like Simone does in the corner, because she drew her own tarot deck.
Oh my god.
Can I pull these
Look on
three
like
cards?
cardstock and everything?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bless. Yeah, okay, if you're go ahead. Pull some cards. What happened? Oh dear. I'm sorry, I'm smacking
I
my
shuffle. I shuffle.
Did you, Meadow, did you actually
that's
draw your own cards? Is
that's
this
the
what you meant by
prop.
your prop?
That's the
Yes.
handmade prop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meadow, you're amazing.
Gonna do a 3-card pull here. Keep in mind this. Oh god. Okay, so when
I'm
I
so
drew
ready.
these, I drew these from Michi's perspective.
Yeah.
So the first card is justice.
Okay. Oh my god.
So it's making sense. It's making sense. It's starting to come together. I think that's where she's feeling right now is like she let people down, and by stepping back, this is the only way she can keep people safe. She was the one who was like, we have to fix this again. We have to do this again. And now she's like, maybe we don't. Maybe I was wrong. Second card, the moon. Because to Michi, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And when you're here, you're family. So
Meadow, you are a gifted treasure.
Yeah,
she is
if
very
there's,
deep
like first
in her
ever purchase
feeling.
copies. The Mona would be like, done, buy, add to cart right now.
And the third card is the Hierophant. I don't think she knows what a Hierophant is. So she draws a stone elephant. And it's like, that's gotta be
the elephant.
It is now.
I need that clip right now.
So she's got her pull. She looks at it. She knows what she needs to do. She puts everything down and she looks at Minato and goes, "Are you okay?"
We were hanging out and everything was cool, and now they're talking about a silly thing, and this book is much more interesting. They're gonna win anyway. It's the funniest pair. It's fine. Are you okay? Actually, don't answer that. You're not.
Yeah. Do you think we should help?
No. No, I don't. Do you want to leave?
Okay.
We can just leave. I don't think they'll notice. And she's gonna slowly inch towards the door and just watch the group and see if they're actually
No.
stock.
she grabs Minato's sleeve, like inching out. We cannot abandon our friends.
It's not
The moon
abandoning.
says that's
Oh.
amore. So sit. And she's gonna tug you back down into your seat.
I need to know. I need to know if Michi knows what amore means.
No.
I need to know. Okay.
But that's when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. So that's amore. It's in the song.
I think Minato's more confused now than she was when this conversation started. And I think just looks at Michi. Like real confused. What?
We don't have to help, but we can't abandon.
It's not abandoning.
That's amore.
That's a strong word.
That's amore. She's getting like more emphatic about it. She's I pulled the card.
Like an
This
eel
is-
or like a moray
An
eel?
eel? Yeah, no, she's like, maybe.
Can I roll
We
to
have
see
to
if
say.
I know what Michi's trying to get at with the
I feel like yes.
everything?
I feel like yes. What is that roll gonna be? God. Maybe you keep your wits about you, or a glimpse of the truth. I think it might be a glimpse of the truth.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to look at this from my phone all tiny like. 9 plus what do I need to
Your mental.
I think that's an 11 if this thing will let me click things. No, that's a 10.
Okay, you get 3 questions. You have a choice of what happened here recently, what's about to happen, what's the most dangerous thing here, what needs to be protected, what here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide, who's in control here, what new and useful info can I gather, what sort of creature is it? You get to pick 3 of those.
What's about to happen?
Okay.
What is Michi trying to hide? Because I think for Minato, it's like you're speaking a different language right now. What's the most useful thing here? I think those are all.
Cool. What new and useful information? Okay.
Uh,
Mitchie, I will let you answer those because this is all about
Sure.
looking into what the heck Mitchie is saying.
So you see these little like doodle cards probably in front of her spread out. She has no idea what she's doing, but she knows that Simone knows what she's doing. And I think Mitchie has been completely convinced that she can't help like Mitchie. She has to be more like her friends because they don't do those wrong things. They are smart, they are strong, they are magical. She wants to do that and help instead of keep hurting people. So she's like, Simone does cards, and Simone is amazing. So if I do cards, I will be amazing and I can help. So she's trying to like emulate y'all.
Okay. Ow.
What's the other one? What's the other question?
So what's about to happen? What is Mitchie trying to hide? What new and useful information can Minato gather?
Okay, so from the new and useful information, because Mitchie's trying to hide, she doesn't want to be Mitchie. The new and useful information is if you're looking at the cards, then you would know that that's actually a pretty like solid pull for how Mitchie is feeling in this moment. I don't know if Minato would know what those cards mean, but you see them. You see Justice, the Moon, and the Hierophant, spelled wrong.
Spelled right.
So I think that would be new information because that's like a very accurate insight into what Mitchie's going through. Oh my god, what was the third one? I can only do one at a time. My brain is small.
I think you did what are they trying to hide and what new and useful information can people gather, right?
And then
Yeah.
what's about to happen next? But I think that one's more.
That might not be up to me unless you're asking
that's
about
like
what
more of a
Mitchie's gonna
general.
do next. Because
don't
she
think-
just saw Charlie pull the page off of the notebook and she might be looking at it.
Okay. Okay. I think. Are you sitting on the floor? Probably. Mitchie is probably sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
It's Mitchie.
Mitchie needs her
Yeah.
floor time.
Okay.
God, that's a mood.
All right. It's floor time, I guess. Mina's gonna get down on the floor next to Mitchie and is gonna look at her before she starts to try to gather the cards together. Like doesn't want to touch them without your permission, but is very much going to like try and like put them up while like kind of looking at them, being like, what did you draw for this? Like what am I looking at? And then like moving on.
Yeah. You can. She won't stop you from touching the cards. She's going to look at you a little nervously, like, please don't judge me. I tried to draw my best. I did what I could, but she won't stop you.
Just silently gathering the cards, put them in a little pile, hand them to you. These are nice, but I like it better when you're you. What's happening?
Pinky swear.
What am I pinky swearing?
Pinky swear.
What am I pinky swearing? I need to know before I pinky swear that I'm telling the truth.
She is wearing this hat, so those ears are like.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
She's gonna lock pinkies, and that is like a solemn blood pact to Mitchie. Always has been, hasn't changed. So she goes, so then what do we do?
We don't leave, I guess.
Floor time. And she's gonna lay all the way back on the floor of this cafe, and is just kind of a little more relaxed, but she's again not going to help them solve that riddle.
I don't think Minato is either is gonna join them in floor time and just real quietly hoping that Mitchie doesn't hear, but probably definitely does. Just says, I've also never lied to you. Then it just doesn't say anything.
Okay, I'm very normal about that. I think
Yeah,
you
no,
see
you look
Mitchie.
normal
She,
about
like I said, she has a blanket. So you see Mitchie's feet go like under the blanket. Like she's like, ooh, but she won't say anything.
Just sitting on the floor, just like not like lying down because she's like, floor. Not comfy. And it's just sitting there, like not looking at you. Like after you lie down, stop looking at you, start just like looking straight forward. So that's why she's like, maybe she didn't hear me if I'm not looking at her while I speak. She can't hear me. I said it so quietly.
I'm a great whisperer.
I'm so sneaky.
So while everyone's favorite OTP is just like having their own little insular bubble moment and everyone else is chit-chatting about one, Charlie trying to solve the riddle, but I feel like it's being interjected with cross conversation about like Drew's campaign for Sovereign of the Fall Festival. Drew, what are some of your ideas for your campaign, like how to win people over?
Well, I think part of it is that he's already won a lot of people over, just like from Welcome Week, and knows everyone. Just being like, hey, like, we're chill as fuck, and we don't actually know what winning means, but like, it'd be fun. So, do you want to help us win? And just going up to everyone and just pretty much straight up asking, we want it because it sounds fun. Do you want to help us have fun? And that's, unless any friends have an idea, that is the extent of his campaign.
The vibe is just simply, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know. Does Jade have any thoughts to add to that other than this would be fun?
I was like, you do you, Drew. I'm here to support. Let's have fun.
Is Drew? My question is really, are you planning on like making flyers like that just say vote for me because it'd be fun?
I don't think he would think about flyers. I think he's just straight word of mouthing it, like because he talks to a lot of people all the time, all day. Right. Just everyone being like, "Hey, how's it going? Oh, by the way, you saw in the paper, we want to win. So if you can help, that'd be great."
I just love the idea of Drew just greeting random people throughout the day and being like, "Hey, pick me."
Fun, yeah. And also, as far as he's aware, his competition isn't campaigning because they're all hiding in a cafe together.
Right.
Your competition?
I mean, that's not the only competition.
But your competition is disassociating on the floor. Calm down, man.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm like, yo, it'd be fun.
Listen, I was like, Jade and someone can win this.
Okay.
If they were doing this kind of conversation, like let's say someone was walking past the dorm or wherever they are while they're having this meeting, and Simone saw Drew get up to do that, they will give a look to Simone like, did we do this? Like, yeah, we should be like the underdog and just take, yeah. But they would like kind of laugh to themselves really quick and like start a little text chain with you, Jade, and start like, why don't we do a post blast and maybe get them, on the interwebs.
Yeah,
let's do that. And they're just kind of like texting each other while this is happening, but trying to avoid him talking to more people about this, they have the same Arizona iced tea flavor as Drew does growing up. So they're like, they have to have this in their like mini fridge, right? So they're going to be like, I'm going to use this moment to go steal that and not listen to his pitch about the campaign because Simone has had enough. So they'll be like, Drew, I'm going to get something from your fridge and like sidestep and go to get some watermelon iced tea.
I think it's funny that we're all here for like a hang, and then it turned into this whole thing, and then all of us collectively were like, yeah, Drew can talk about that by himself. Like, we're just like not.
You're like, oh
and
yeah,
again, in the literal the above table. I just thought it was a one-off thing I was doing all week.
That's so
No,
funny.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
it turned
It's
into
for like
it turned
a
into a whole
college
thing.
Yeah.
group thing.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
if you-
Drew,
It
go
always
get
happens
go
like
get
this
the,
too, where
the
like
cider
someone.
thing.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Does
Yeah.
everyone want one? Do we need 6? Do we need more than 6? How many iced teas are we wanting?
Charlie
I was
just
just
very
getting one.
exhaustively
Yeah.
goes, "Me, please."
What
Sure.
kind?
Anything.
Oh, do you have the ginseng ones?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed those.
I got that one.
Literally whatever
Okay.
you got. I'm not picky.
Take your
Okay.
least favorite flavor.
Okay. Cool. I'll go grab 12 in case we want extra. And just gonna
Okay.
run to his room.
We can grab. Well, one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Drew. Yeah, I'm sorry, Drew. I don't know why I forgot you. I'm gonna like go to.
Wow. Okay. And he's gonna leave and go grab a probably not even cold, like one of those like package of 12 that hasn't been put in the fridge yet.
Lukewarm. Yeah, the
Yeah.
room temp.
Simone will
Not
get
as
one from the fridge and
refreshing.
kind of be like, "Wait, you have ones in here. Just refill these. What are you doing?" And she'll take it like, "No."
Wait, are you going to his room with him?
Yeah, she wanted to get one
I was like,
herself.
Jade is gonna stop Simone for a moment and let Drew go after about themselves as she slowly shuts the door and be like, "We all need to talk about Drew."
Oh,
Yeah, so what happened exactly? Because you kind of mentioned it in passing. What are the full details of that?
Drew's still here.
No, I think
No,
I think I think Jade closed the door as Drew walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just realizing that. Yeah, Simone just like, hey, Minato, what happened?
Oh, you mean like when he went aggro?
Yeah.
I just dropped him on accident. Like it was like the silliest thing. You know what I mean? Like I went, wow, let's do a combo attack. He went, you got it, coach. And I picked him up, and he just it was an off day. Okay, I was performance anxiety. And I just
He like changed
I
completely.
know that has nothing to do with me dropping him. I've done that a
No.
lot.
No, it definitely has nothing to do with dropping. We went back, like when we got back, me and Drew talked. The first day they said, "Don't you have something like whisper in your head to like come to the dark side or be evil or something?" And I'm like, "No, are you okay?" And we try to act like it was normal, and it wasn't normal. And going to Lyoko does not make them feel well. And now, see what happened to you guys. My theory is correct, and I would like to propose that Drew does not go back to Lyoko.
But who am I supposed to drop on people?
The monsters.
Yeah.
Michi, I'm sorry. What was that?
That's not up to us. That's up to Drew.
Yeah, and
You
I think
can't
it's gonna
ban
be a
him from our
resounding no.
space.
Oh, if he wants to go back.
What if it happens again?
Yeah.
And then I'll if it happens again, I could just, pick him up and drop him. Maybe it's like a reverse thing. You know what I mean?
But Minato, the way he looked at me, running at me. What if we don't reach him next time?
So, have we heard of a thing called therapy? Maybe he has
Like-
some anger issues he's got to work out.
Is this a therapy thing or just like a
I have
Xana
no-
possessing type of thing?
I don't know. He's
Xana's been, whatever this is, it feels like it ties to everything we did back then. We haven't mapped out anything either, and I'm so curious if the same things are happening in the same locations, even from back then. This feels like a Xana thing to me.
What if it's both? I mean, we've all been
Something
on this
happened?
path trying to get Rhea back, but losing her in the first place, it changed all of us.
Mhm.
And I mean, I know I haven't been perfect about it, but we haven't exactly talked everything out. What if Drew's just holding back and he hasn't told us how he's really feeling?
Well, I don't think he's told like literally anyone how he's feeling outside of the superficial yay thoughts.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. And
Yeah. Yeah.
So fair.
bottling that stuff up, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that like
It's beating
enables
him.
Santa to corrupt you or something like that. Like, I mean, Jade, I agree with you. I think we should talk to him, but I think we should first like talk to him as his friends.
What if maybe as his friends we get him the little pumpkin king thing and he feels good and then he doesn't feel like he needs to murder anyone anymore?
I mean, is that enough?
I
No.
think that's a
It's a start.
distraction.
Do we even
that
know
we can.
what it fully is? Like, what even affects it?
Yeah.
How do we know it's not even emotions?
I mean, I guess the only way to find out is if we did like a few scans or something. Like, I'm not incapacitated now. Maybe we can do some research and find out what's going on with Drew. But
I don't think we could be secretive about it though, because if he finds out, he'll get so mad.
Mhm.
I'll talk to him.
right. No, I mean, yeah, let's talk to him and say that we're worried, you know, and we want to make sure he's okay. Because is that not what the root of this is?
Yeah.
I also
We
want to
have
get
to talk.
punched.
I just don't want to lose another friend to Lyoko.
I know.
Because what if we all just got virtualized the last fight and then Drew was still like that and just be forever there?
Yeah.
We should talk
Well,
to Drew. Yeah.
Yes.
We're not qualified for an intervention.
No, but we're their friends.
Are we even qualified to enter Lyoko? I feel like we do a lot of things we're unqualified for.
Hey, Drew's supposed to help me with this painting thing, and I could talk to Drew then and just be one-on-one. And then we can all just meet up at the factory if Drew says yes and do some scans.
If
And we
Drew
all
doesn't
celebrate
say
the
yes,
pumpkin.
then we should try and talk to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Try talking to him solo, and if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll hold an intervention.
That sounds awful and I hate that.
Listen, I don't know what else we're supposed to
As
do.
an intervention is like a
Intervention.
strong. So it's like a
Yeah,
strong
we're
word.
we just want to.
We have concerns about our friend. And
No,
Yeah.
it's a strong word, but it's accurate. This feels like an intervention we're having and he's not even here, guys.
Yeah.
So,
Here,
well,
let's wait till Jade talks to them, and
See
then
what happens.
see how they feel, and then together we'll say let's get scans all together because all of us had
are
weird.
perfect. Yes, correct.
You definitely are.
I don't know
I'm
if-
scared too because like they said it in like the sweet way. They're like a cute thing, and they're just like, but they're like I'm. If this feels so suspicious and weird to me, every card that I'm drawing, everything that I'm looking at, just keeps saying believe in yourself, and I'm like, nah, that doesn't tell me anything, and it's like great, thanks. Simone's just like, it just feels like Lyoko has a lot more of a hold on ourselves than we do, and I don't like that. So we could bring it up less as an intervention and more as like a checkup
Mm.
before we go into Lyoko.
A
Do you want
virtual
to ask
check.
the cards how we can help Drew? Because we're just kind of
Itchy.
throwing spaghetti at the wall.
It's a waste of good spaghetti.
They don't like the card that they drew, so they like looked at Mitchie like,
Mitchie is sitting like behind Simone, and it's kind of like when you have like a mommy and me kitchen, like a little play set. Because Mitchie's like, yep, and then I shuffle just like you. We are the same.
okay. Simone
yeah,
drew an Ace of Swords, and
Ooh, okay.
it's for, clarity. Well, the keywords are clarity, pure power, and breakthrough. So that she's like, that could be good or bad.
Page of
Oh my
Cups.
God, that is. I'm so
Literal-
proud of you,
literal
Mitchie.
Page
6
of
cups.
Cups.
Because there's 6 of us.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love.
I feel like he's gonna be back by now. So
I'm gonna casually open this door.
Yeah.
Simone will just completely go to floor time, just be like, sink down into the ground.
Welcome
And
to
then
the floor.
they wanted to say something like to the side to Minato. I was like, hey, if you need anybody to drop into battle, like I can always side up.
You want me to drop you?
Just not in the sea.
You can drop all of
Avoid
us.
that part.
I can drop you all. Okay, cool. Because I don't do the fight. I kind of just fly in and look pretty.
You do more than that.
Cool. I
do
fly
that
and look
anyway.
pretty. I'm a distract.
Kick ass.
I'm more of the flashy distraction.
Yeah, you're the controller of our group. You control the enemies and protect us. Shield.
I'm not the shield. I'm so squishy. Again, I look pretty. Have you seen my new outfit? Yours might be like really depressing. Mine is bordering on slutty, guys. Come on.
Don't think mine is that depression.
No, I said Drew's is depressing.
Oh, okay, I
Yours
about to
is
say.
pain.
Oh, okay, I about to say. I was like, all of us? But yes,
No.
sure, yeah.
Yours is just paint, man.
So as we're winding down this conversation, Drew comes back
Mhm.
with
6
a
of them are
dozen
cold,
iced tea cans.
6 cold, 6 warm, because he couldn't really tell what people wanted.
Oh my god.
But there's 3 of each flavor, and then it alternates depending on what was already cold or not. How much of them are cold? So there's like the original, the watermelon, the ginseng and honey, and then the like Arnold Palmer version in various states of chilled.
Oh my goodness. Simone picks up like a cold ginseng one and like starts with floor time and just says like, okay, so what are you two planning on doing for this campaign? Because what if other people wanted to, I don't know, compete as well?
I mean, they can. That'd be cool. I mean, we just kind of did it because it'd be fun. And it's like, that's kind of the vibe is so far as like telling people it'd be fun. And everyone's like, oh yeah, it would be fun.
So you wouldn't be upset if like Mitchie and I ran? I mean, if Jade and I ran? I mean,
any of you in any combination can run. But also, like, no offense to you, but you haven't talked to, like, anyone. You live in your room and that tree. So, like, your campaign would be hard. But if you want, like, we can fully throttle to, like, your campaign.
That was such a drive-by.
I think literally Charlie just lets out the loudest like snort.
I'm sorry that
In
I'm
absolute
a cool,
shock.
mysterious loner and y'all just can't get with the vibes. By y'all, I mean everyone else. Like, in the world.
We like you just the way you are, Minato. I
Never change.
never change.
Do you want help winning?
No, I don't actually care. I was just being a shit.
Should I have a better plan? Should I go
you're
get
playing-
more tea and give everyone tea, and then everyone can have tea and vote for us?
I feel like that's bribery.
That does kind of seem like bribery.
Isn't that just every
I could be
campaign
your
election?
campaign manager.
Yeah,
I'm very good with people.
you're officially appointed.
Wow, you guys are really going all in on this. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know who else I'm gonna
She's
vote for, so
immediately
it's fine.
What did
Hey
you say,
guys,
Mitchie?
Mitchie just posted like fan fiction on your social media. It says campaign material. I don't know if you want that, but that's
Is it
what's
good?
happening.
Love. Yeah.
I
When
don't know
did-
how you wrote. When did you write
Yeah,
this?
yeah. When did you? Have you met my roommate? When did you write this?
Passing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just
that was your
had that on
I get
hand?
the gist of him.
Yeah.
I got the gist, so I wrote a 2-page fan fiction. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Publish.
I feel like I have to make Drake show up here. Like, I feel like the universe is calling me to make Drake show up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like a few minutes go by and you know what? Mitchie, I would like you to roll me a convince someone to see how viral your fan fiction goes.
Oh no. That's plus persona.
Convince someone? I'm pretty sure is
mental.
emotional.
Okay.
Can I help in this? by like
By sharing it?
around?
Yeah. You hit the
Convince
repost
someone
button.
you're rolling plus emotional. You're trying to charm people into embracing these
That's
two as
so
winners.
good because my heroic achievement, I just actually got a 1. So
Nice.
that's great. Yeehaw. Well, that's great and okay. Plus, so that is a 6 and a 2 and a 1. That's a 9.
Okay, 9's not bad.
And it's
Okay, so that's a mixed success. It doesn't. I'm not gonna use the scaling that's actually used for that basic move because we're using it in a kind of fuck ass way. But
Fuck ass in my life. What you mean?
but I think what happens is that it gets a decent amount of traction on campus to the point where Drew, you get a text from Jake going, "Hey man, where are you right now?"
So we've said that we're both in our dorm and in a cafe. Where are we?
Well, let's say
Dorm
okay, you know
cafe.
what? Here, we could save this. There's a cafe on the main floor of the dorm building.
Okay, cool. We'll be like, below our room, the cafe, hanging out with people. Mitchie wants to be our campaign manager and apparently has been thinking about us a lot.
You get a screenshot from Drake and says, "I can see that." And a few minutes later, Drake appears in the doorway and just kind of beelines towards you all. And he goes,
Good, Drake.
What's up?
Mitchie, I have a question. What rating would you give this fan fiction from PG to R?
Oh,
like
it is PG, like it's fluff. It is pure
it's
fluff.
Fluff.
So
Okay.
it's
And
mostly
then
just
they
like a
walked
meet
off
cute,
happily
and then they
ever
end up
after
holding-
into the great
Yes.
beyond, and there was rainbows
Okay.
and puppies, and everyone got $1 million.
It feels like it's very like shoujo, like sparkly and fluffy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Drake shows up, comes downstairs, and just kind of like looks around at the group of you, and he's like points at Mitchie, who's having floor time right now, and goes, You're Mitchie?"
Yeah, Mitchie, Minato, Simone, Charlie, Jade.
Charlie's just like, "Hi."
Do you want me to pull your card?
She's getting into tarot. It's not a euphemism. We're good. Like, just so you know.
Right. Okay. Mitchie, how did you know that I have like a Renaissance deep V-neck shirt? Like, how did you know that?
You're wearing one right now. And
I'm being taken out. Right?
you're just How did you know? Look down, my guy. I don't.
My old friends are
Look
bullying my
within.
new friends.
Look within, my guy. The answers you will find.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll accept that addition to the narrative. He kind of looks down at him at his puffy sleeve shirt, and he just goes, "Oh fuck! I thought I took this off."
That's what you had to
Well,
wear for the drama class, right?
Yeah.
You look very suave. Romeo and
thanks.
Juliet. Leonardo DiCaprio died.
That's not
That-
correct. Leonardo not
That doesn't sound excellent.
Oh, you didn't know? I'm sorry. I should have said spoilers. It's been out for a while.
It's vintage.
Yeah, it's vintage. True vintage.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's in the antique category. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it is.
Not the Leonardo DiCaprio version.
Jada's just like, the actor's not dead. I don't know. What is your
I
tarot?
apologize to anybody that doesn't understand what the fuck is going on here.
Do we?
I
Welcome.
don't know anymore. Yeah. I think Drake is just kind of like in a state between like too stoned to understand what's going on and also just like just a little confused. And he just kind of like looks down at the fan fiction post and kind of looks at Drew and Mitchie and just goes, well, this is getting pretty good traction on campus already, so
Great for your social capital.
yeah,
Not
I
great for
mean-
your dating capital, if that's a concern. Actually, the femmes love a good gay pairing. You might actually be fine.
Well, it was a little awkward for me because I did have a date scheduled for tonight after the
Oh,
festival.
congrats.
Yeah, but like, I hope he doesn't see this because then it might be kind of like awkward if like he gets the wrong impression. But like,
Can you
whatever,
read?
man.
Just tell
I
him.
think so.
Tell him it's for the fun. He doesn't like fun?
Tell him you'll write one about the both
Both
of you
ways.
later.
You want me to? I don't.
Here's your card. It's the best one in the whole tarot.
I need
Good
to know.
things are gonna happen. I
Did
think
it
the
be
date
like
is
the
gonna
sun,
go
like the
well.
one in
Drake,
the
just
sky?
take a picture right now of Mitchie holding that up and everything will be cleared. Trust me, I've used that to get out of like 8 tests. Just take a picture of Mitchie, send it to the date, he will understand. We will be fine.
Yeah, Drake literally does that. He's like, "Cool, thanks, man. I'll see you later. I
Yeah.
guess. Bye."
Have a good one.
And he just waltzes off in this puffy poet shirt.
So much.
Charlie is just like flabbergasted. She just kind of like watches Drake leave, kind of looks at Mitchie, and just goes, "I don't think you realize the level of power you possess. That was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right.
Well, we have to leave Jade and Drew to do some painting, so let's go.
I mean, I volunteered to go help finish with some of the setup for the festival this afternoon, so I'll catch you guys later. Here, and she just kind of like leaves the written out riddle on the table. Let me know if you figure out anything. Text me. Bye. And she leaves.
Has anyone tried like Google scanning it? Like, do we think we would just take a picture Google Landslit for us?
I noticed that Mitchie is avoiding it because I rolled that other thing. So I'm
Yes, you
gonna,
did.
I'm gonna look towards Mitchie and be like, "Hey, do you want to show me your cards
Yeah.
in a different location?"
Yeah.
Okay.
That feels like a euphemism, but okay.
No, don't worry about it.
So was, do you want me to pull your card?
Maybe you can do a reading for me. Let's go. Simone, you can come too. Let's go. And I'm gonna grab both their hands, awkwardly look
Yeah.
at Jade and go, "Well, have fun, and I'm gonna just go back up to the dorms. Probably going to Mitchie and Simone's room since I'm taking both of them with me.
You guys,
Alrighty.
so you guys were supposed to go painting, Jade and Drew? Like, or I'm trying to remember where the painting idea cropped up, but like, you take the wheel. You got this. I trust you.
We're going back to the abandoned building.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like that.
Oh yeah,
Jade-
Princess Diaries, like blow dart, or like not blow dart.
Ah, yeah. not but the
Dart.
dark balloon splatter painting.
Just tagging an abandoned building.
Right.
Just tagging the bag.
So casually. Yeah.
It's just Jade's safe place.
Huh.
Might as well.
Love.
Yeah. So they would just go there. So you might have been wondering, Drew, why I brought you here.
I mean, I thought we were gonna spray paint the walls.
Well,
but-
we are gonna spray paint here. You can grab a can, but
So
we
that-
are spray.
Well, that was why I thought we were coming here.
No.
Okay.
We'll do them both. I'm like, there's two objectives here, Drew. We're gonna paint this wall, but also we need to talk about our texts and about Lyoko.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you say we need to talk about our taxes?
No, texts.
Oh,
Sorry, my accent kicked in hard. I can't say my accent properly.
guys, don't worry. We have to talk about our taxes.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
thought
running
people-
for your taxes. We need to ask someone else for help with that.
Wild. I was like, there's no way she just said that, but I need to confirm because what?
We need to talk, Drew. We need to talk about your taxes real quick.
Yeah. I haven't done any like side jobs this year, so it should be really easy. It should just be a W-9 and no W-4.
Yeah, the text, but talk to the rest of the gang, and we wanted to get your opinion on it. So should that involve you? Anything about maybe like scanning you to see if there's any residue of like Xana?
How do you scan someone?
I don't know. That's gonna be a Charlie question.
Do we have to like go to the doctor?
No, we're gonna probably do it at the factory.
Okay.
Like probably stick it to the tube in the tube thing, and we just won't send you in. We just scan. Hopefully, I'm gonna let Charlie explain that part. But we was thinking about like that because I don't want to lose you, dude.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you all said, I could have been like, we could have just talked.
Well, that's where we are now.
I mean, but like if you all talked and now we're talking, like we could have just. I could have really hurt you all. I'm not hiding. I'm not against being called out on that. Like I'll do a scan, but like I could also. I think it only really happens when I kind of like take part of the monsters, and I could just not do that if you're concerned.
Yeah, if that's what you think causes it, I don't know fully what it could be.
I mean, really, the only times you saw was when I wanted to defend you and when I wanted to defend them, but was mad. So I don't know what causes it.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, if you think it's a problem, we don't have to do it.
Well, I want to give you the chance if you want to go back to Lyoko to have that chance. But I am just worried.
I mean, I even said the first time I didn't want to go back. The only reason I go back is because none of the rest of you are going to stay alive. Like, you're competent and Mitchie's competent, but like something gets close to Simone, something breathes next to Minato. Like, I'm not there for me. I thought I made that pretty clear.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I wanted to just. It's like,
I'm making an ocean.
Are you okay when you go back to Lyoko?
I mean, like, what's okay?
I'm just trying to see if this could be emotion based. Like, are you feeling negative emotions going to Lyoko when you go there?
I mean, no different than the typical regular things.
Okay. But yeah, I'm just worried that like Dana's just seeing like an open way to just get you. And we just can't figure out why it's you and not all of us.
I don't know.
But yeah, was all our thoughts on that.
Well, again, like, we could have had that talk together. Because, now our nice mural is always going to be, like, tainted with this.
No.
And that's, I mean, we can always make a new one, but, like, I mean, yeah, we can go. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like, we just didn't want to feel like we was, like, all attacking you and make it feel like an intervention.
Yeah. I mean, it would be, yeah. Okay. Well, when since you all seem to have a plan, when are you doing that?
Probably as soon as possible. I'll text the group chat, see when everyone's available. And then Jay just does that. We sent out text and said, Drew's in, we meet at factory now, later, next week, when y'all want to do this.
Charlie sends a response back. I can run some scans and some texts as early as an hour and a half from now. I'm only volunteering for like 30 minutes, so.
And what time of the day is the festival at?
So it's currently like late morning-ish. The festival's gonna kick off at like noon, 1 o'clock, and it's supposed to go into the evening. Again, this is like it's this like fall festival that's just a little too early before the autumnal equinox to like make actually like be sensible. But like,
yeah, by the time it's ready,
you're
still be up.
Yeah, the president of your university, Sissy Delma, does whatever the fuck she wants. So, if she said we're doing it this weekend, we're doing it this weekend. And there will be daytime to burn, essentially, is what I'm getting at. And Charlie will also add the follow-up of like, I mean, not everybody technically needs to be there. Just really you, Drew. But if folks want to go together, then we can all go together.
I think you just respond back. I mean, if you're concerned I'm gonna turn and hit someone, might be good if I go alone.
You get just like the shrug emoji back.
Mitchie responds immediately with words and says, I'll be there.
You get, like,
it feels like no matter what Mitchie does to try to like help, somebody gets hurt. Like if she goes to stay with Charlie gets hospitalized. If she doesn't go to Lyoko, people get attacked in Lyoko. Like she can't, so she's like doing the back and forth meme back. So she'll be there. She's not gonna let anyone be alone Lyoko wise anymore.
Jade would just gasp with these words from Mitchie in the text group chat. Looks
yeah,
like
you get Jade, you get a separate text from Charlie where Charlie just goes, is Mitchie okay? And like 500 question marks.
I don't know. And then Jay texts Simone separately. It'd be like, yo,
Simone is like, Simone is fully like, someone has taken my friend. What is
aren't y'all in the
another
same
doppelganger over
again? Hey, honey, like what is say the code word, Mitchie, and then I'm about to find you and rescue you. What's going on here?
Instead of
you steal Mitchie's from?
Instead of saying a code word, you get a little gif of a dancing Werther's original.
Oh, she's
definitely Mitchie.
Again, I got to say Mr. Oh, there's a
more of y'all. Like y'all talking text. She wants to be more like you.
There's a gift, Drew. It's Mitchie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's fine. Okay, yeah, okay.
Then yeah, I guess Mitchie and I can go.
It's like if you're comfortable with that, I don't mind going. I also gotta help with the festival too.
Yeah, no, you go work on that. I think Mitchie and I can do it alone.
Well, sorry to taint the moral. The
No, we'll make another one. It'll be fine. I got an ocean. You can draw a boat next time.
Okay.
And it'll be like us being afloat, and it'll be cute. And then it'll be fine.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think after this interaction, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break for like 5 to 10 minutes. Sit tight, folks at home. We will be back shortly. Sean, stick around. I have questions for you.
Therapy.
Okay.
Yes,
Therapy.
We'll be right back. don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, we're back. Hi.
Hello.
I should have learned for the last time not to say numbers weird like that. Anyway, cool. So we have a plan. We are I'm gonna say at this current point in time, we're gonna skip forward just a smidgen. Not sponsored. We're in peak form today. Anyway. I'm gonna say that currently Charlie is just waiting for y'all at the factory. You get like a group text like, whoever's coming, I'm here, still trying to figure out this stupid passcode, whatever the fuck, but I'm here waiting and ready when you guys are. Mitchie, you were planning on going with Drew to the factory to get virtualized, if I understood correctly. But I think you wanted to talk to Minato first, right?
Yeah, well, Minato pulled me and Simone off to go like look at cards and kind of give Jade and Drew that privacy. So Simone can be in the like, Simone's there, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. If we want to have our little park moment, sure. What does that look like?
Yeah. Mitchie is sitting down, shuffling through her cards, and she asked Simone, how long did it take you to learn all these? So sorry. I asked you right off the gate.
So it's the waiter coming over to you mid-bite being like, how's everything?
Everything good? Yeah, tell me in detail how you feel about your food in your mouth right this second.
Yeah.
So
if we make them laugh, they can't swallow. It's fine.
Sorry, boss.
You're fine. Simone was eating a couple of snacks that they had like brought with them. So they kind of like, it took me a while, but it's nice because you get to learn with it. So if it looks like a card can mean a certain way, but can start being your deck because it means something closer to you. So it'll take a little bit, but I would say I don't know. Take your time with it. I like that you're drawing your own. Those are cool.
Am I here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All three of you are, yeah.
You should pull a card for me.
Oh my god. These just keep getting better.
You want a card?
That's a really good
she
card.
pulls it and looks at it and it's like, I don't know what this one means yet. She'll put it she'll slide it across to you. You have that card.
I'm gonna look at Simone like, what does this mean?
Sorry, I just the face that you made. They kind of like they really like the fact that you did Wheel of Fortune, but they first say like, this is a good card. This is a good card, but like, what do you think of when you think of like Wheel of Fortune?
Mitchie or me?
Mitchie.
Oh.
Winning and being happy and playing a game with people you like.
That's pretty close to what it like. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, that's really cool. And they kind of looks at Minato like, it's a good card. You're fine.
Sick.
I also look at that card as Minato is holding it, and I go, I want to win. And then a little quieter to herself, she goes, that means I have to play. Minato, will you go to the festival with me?
Huh?
Simone just spits out her tea like
It is fully in front of someone. She like just turns and asks.
A nice day. This is a nice day.
Huh?
Do you want to go with me to the festival? We could go together.
But you know, like the blank 404 like reboot, like that's actively what's happening. She's like, I think she stays there for maybe a split second too long. Boots back up, realizes Simone is in the room.
In the park?
And
I think you
or
guys
wherever
went to the
we
park.
are.
In
We're
the park.
Realizes Simone's in the room that is the park. It quickly looks over at Simone.
Simone is looking at birds.
Fuck, that's zero help.
Someone's like, I'm not here.
Like together?
Yes.
Is there a roll to see? Can I roll glimpse the truth?
Sure. What are you glimpsing the truth about?
Well, Sachi knows, but like Minato's not Sachi.
Right.
How would Minato know in which way Michi is asking?
Right. Is Michi asking as a friend, or is Michi asking as more than a friend?
Yeah, because also we weren't like the bestest of friends before this either.
Yeah.
So like if
Yeah.
it asks this as a
Yeah.
friend, it's like, why are you asking me? And if it's not as a
Yeah.
friend, it's like, oh, are we doing this? So I'm gonna roll.
I mean,
glimpse the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That is a I think a 9.
9 total. You get to ask one question then of the list. Do you want me to read off the list for you again?
No, I have it up.
Cool.
Let's see. I guess it would be what new and useful information can I gather? Is the closest one to like what is happening here.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Then you say like together, and she goes yes, and then the silence kind of drags, and she goes like after homecoming, and she would realize she's talking about the night that y'all like you that you had a will they won't they moment and then never talked about it again, and she's like, let's try that again.
I think the will they won't they moment is like they nearly kissed and then never
Yeah.
talked about
And then
it.
didn't. Yeah, so close. And we realized that there was something going on, then decided to never address it or talk. So yeah.
There used to be a churro stand here. You know what? Let me go find that.
Just
Simone just excuses herself.
Yeah, if it's like them too, you just see Simone walking in the background.
I would like to think it's just like it's like one of those scenes where like these people are in focus, but you see a person, like a friend in the background,
People just like
looking
quietly
around,
backing away.
trying to leave, and they're like out of focus because the scene's
Yeah.
not on them, but they're still stuck in the scene and they're trying to get out.
Simone's like, oh look, a strawberry, and leaves.
I think there is a pretty awkward, very fucking awkward silence for a while. Okay. Together?
If you want to, because I want to. I like you. You're smart, and you're funny, and you have good taste in music, and you're a really good friend to all of us.
Okay.
As you can see, again, she's doing this because she has to concentrate if she's gonna be lucid, and this is the most important moment of her life. She's like,
Yes.
take your time.
I think with that, like, she's gonna take your hands that are shaking. Okay, together. And then pulls you in for a kiss.
Yeah. She kisses you back. And I think you feel in the middle of the kiss her balled up fists release and relax. And it's like a full body relief.
Yeah, so
And when she pulls back, and when she pulls back, she goes, "Oh my God, cookies!" And she gets up and runs to go meet Drew. She's got to get some apology cookies first because she's been taught that that's how you do things. And then she's gonna go to the factory to go do the scan.
Look for Simone. Simone, what just happened? Simone.
Yeah, Simone, how far away are you actually during this whole thing?
If Simone could see the kiss and be like, yes, and then like as soon as Minato's like, Simone, they're like, what? No.
No, Simone, I know you saw that shit. Come here. Come on, come here.
What are you talking about?
I feel like it was like
where'd she
Simone was
go?
watching from behind a tree and was just like quietly like, yes! And then Minato's looking for her. She's like, wow, look at this tree. I didn't see anything at all.
Nah, Simone, come here. Come here right now.
What are you talking about? I didn't see anything.
No, shut up. You shut up. Why you?
Where did she go?
Cookies. I don't know, man. What have I just gotten myself into?
From what I could see, I don't know.
I think that's where we gotta cut this.
I like how it went. I didn't see anything into from what I saw.
Followed by, from what I saw, I don't know.
Okay, so
Jade's gonna get a text that is just 3 exclamation points.
yep. Meanwhile, at the factory, Charlie is waiting for all of y'all to arrive. I feel like maybe Jade, were you going with Drew? I forget. I'm sorry. Okay.
Jade is volunteering at the festival thing, prepping.
Got it. Okay, so Jade's doing a shift, helping set up the festival. Drew shows up, and at some point, Mitchie shows up with
Cookies.
I'm assuming grocery store
Apology
cookies. Yeah,
Yeah.
apology cookies.
But but whatever Drew's favorite was,
Yes,
is what she brought.
yes. What
Shit
was
ton of
Drew's
snickerdoodles.
favorite cookie? This is important lore. I need to know this right now.
Definitely that like triple chocolate chip one, but it's like not like
Yeah.
this chocolate, but like the like regular cookie with then like the dark white and milk chocolate chips in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a little bougie of you, Drew, but I support this.
I'm sorry.
3 different types
we're
of chocolate.
actively all people who attended a private academy.
Yeah, and I'm not allowed to have bougie cookies.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I think we're all rich.
I think we all sing.
Meadow, and this is why we're friends.
Oh my
I
God.
think all of us sing here.
Great. So Mitchie shows up with triple chocolate cookies from the grocery store. And Charlie turns to look at you as you enter Mitchie and just goes, "What's with the cookies?"
This is how you say sorry, right? Didn't we give you cookies?
I mean, I guess it's a method. What are you apologizing for, though? And Drew, you are there. Like, you probably beat
she
Mitchie
walks.
there.
Yeah, she walks right past Charlie as she says, "What are you apologizing for?" Walks straight up to Drew and goes,
I won't ever leave you hanging again. I've got your back, because I know you've got mine.
and she hands over the cookies.
Yeah, he holds some, and I think he's stunned for a second because he's like, "You didn't leave us hanging. You went with Charlie." Then you'll see him open it, and like this is like probably the first time that we've been adults. You've seen him like eat a cookie because he's like had to do so much like maintaining himself, but he just doesn't. He's just gonna open it and hand you like a cookie and him a cookie, and just sit there staring at you as he eats.
Cookie toast! And she like cheers her cookie to your cookie and goes,
And I will pull you a card.
Yeah, please do. And then I have a question.
Oh my god. I think that's my favorite card.
Yeah.
Like
I
out
like the
of
question,
game.
but that's
Uh-huh.
just because it did gay shit, and also
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so funny. It was so funny.
All right, real quick, we got to raid. Hi, folks from Catchy Cantrips. Thank you
We
so
love
very
you.
much. Welcome,
Missed
folks.
some gay shit.
Yeah, you did miss the gay shit. More to
we can
come,
be gayer.
probably.
More to come
We'll probably
always.
get gayer. But hi, welcome, folks. Thank you for joining us here on Records of the Realms for this lovely Code Lyoko mini inspired mini series. Oh my goodness. There's so many. Hello. Hi. Oh man. Hi, folks.
No.
Hello. Let me do things properly.
So proper.
I'm trying to
All
finish
right.
up this desk.
Thanks for joining
Oh.
us. Okay. So,
Yeah.
apology cookies, and you pull this adorably drawn hermit card for Drew.
I know this one. I keep pulling it for myself. It means you need better introspection and something's wrong inside that you won't share with people that care about you.
Jesus. Charlie
dude.
just covers her mouth like
Wow, not another
in
job.
shock.
It's not even a drive-by. That's a
Hey.
direct attack.
Hey, yeah. Hey.
He's a little guy. He's got a little smile.
He's so cool. You are a great artist. So, I'm gonna move past
Write
your
that down on her
statement
hand.
before you ask me a question about it. So are you drawing them because you feel like there's something wrong with you and you need to be a different person?
Not a different person. A better person.
Because you're the
More
best
like-
of us.
Why would you say that?
I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, whenever we're down, you check in. You're always looking out for people. Like, literally, because sometimes, like, you see things, then we go, okay, Mitchie. But, like, literally seeing things, and, like, you check. Like, Simone was telling me that, like, when she had a nightmare, you were like, oh, come up here. And, like, just didn't sleep all night to make sure Simone felt fine. And, like, you're the only one that starts the group text. You're the only one that brings the cookies. You know how long it took Jade and I to steal cookies from a table to bring to Charlie, and you're here with a whole box of my favorite one from 5 years ago? Why wouldn't you be the best of us?
You just kind of hear Charlie go under her breath. He's got a point. Like, yeah, you're kind of better than all of us, Mitchie. Like,
Mitchie, you see a tear fall from Mitchie's eye, and she looks at you, and it's maybe one of the first times, like a handful of times the entire time you've known her, where there is complete lucidity.
Mhm.
And then it's gone again. She's back to that like hazy, dreamy look, and she goes,
Yeah.
If you break a pinky promise, your pinky gets cut off by the pinky demon.
I mean, that's wrong, but I'm gonna value it anyway because I know what it means to you.
urban legends are an important part of culture, and they'll live long after we're gone. And she
You're-
turns, she's like fully emotional from Drew saying that she is just not only good enough, but like better than she thinks she is. Like her friends believe in her, and I think it's finally starting to hit. They've been saying it, but she's forgetful and she's
You literally
doubtful,
just
and
got
she's a
kissed.
yeah, but what if that was a lie? Like she doesn't know if you like, she doesn't know anything. And I think she stands up and looks at Charlie and goes,
I think we're ready to go.
yeah, okay. Just Are you sure? Do you need a second to take a breath? Like, scanners aren't going anywhere.
Let me check. And she pulls another card. The tower.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
This one she doesn't know yet. But it feels good because it's like one friend helping another friend out of a bad spot.
Mhm.
I like how you took the tower is not good. Like,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
I
The
know.
tower is not good. So the fact you took that and made it something completely different. This is not a normal tarot deck. We cannot read this like a normal tarot deck.
No, not at all.
I mean, I think you
Well,
could still
if she
read the
was
reading
tower.
it
like,
Mona's just like,
"Hey, my
something's
card
happening."
broke down and needs to be towed.
Uh-huh.
That's bad. Like she's just not thinking of it that way. And she goes,
Yeah, I think I'm ready. This is a good sign.
and puts it back in the deck and goes to stand next to Drew in her little pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
like
right.
your cards better.
Thanks, Drew.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell Simone that.
I voted
Simone feels a disturbance in the universe.
All right, you guys get down there. I'll start up the program. Drew, you might have to go into Lyoko so that I can like read your Lyoko form proper, but it doesn't look like there's any activity on Lyoko right now, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Do we show up now, or are we just not?
Up
Oh,
to
we
you.
just
Decided
bad.
not to show up.
Up to you.
Come help us! I pulled the tower.
Help!
That's just eats.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie offered an open invite to anyone who wanted to go in and get scanned with Drew. It was not an exclusive thing.
Okay, I think Simone and must tell me if I'm incorrect. I think Simone and Minato just like stood in the park for an additional 10 minutes, just going, "What the fuck?
Mhm.
Like, what's happening?"
Yeah. After I don't know, like Simone is just did want to say that like pulled a cool card. I think is cool. I don't know what y'all talked about, but it means that like you could win or lose, but you have to spin the wheel to try. And that's what she's doing. She's trying. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Speaking of, oh my god, what is happening with any of us? You could see like Minato, like she's normally very whatever, like the chillest of y'all, just not like, you know, would rather read a book than do anything. She used to be more active when she was a kid, and then she got bored. So you know, she's very chilled. She's not chilled in this moment. Like she's fidgeting a lot with her hands. You know, like she's like tapping her foot a lot. To some random rhythm you can't really place. Wait, I can make it gayer. It's to the it's to the beat of the song that was playing at homecoming.
Okay.
Feral.
Go on.
Inconsolable.
That's above table. I don't know if Simone would know that, because like it's not like she's not like vocally saying it out, but like she's like, you know, tapping to the beat of that song because it's playing in her head. Because music is consistently playing in her head. That's why she's very quiet. But I think you see Minato frazzled for like the first time in a long time. Just okay. We have to go to the scan thing at some point. Right? Why are you looking at me like that? Hi.
Well, we were talking about one thing.
Yes. I switched the
And then
topic.
you talked about a scan.
Yeah,
So,
I
For
switched.
me, I'm just curious what happened there.
What do you like? What happened with the scan?
Well, we'll figure out what.
Okay, no, we're talking about this right now. Is what it's.
We don't
We
have to
can-
talk about it right now, but I'm just saying, like,
Did you saw everything?
no, I didn't hear everything. I just thought
no,
maybe you guys finished it. I saw enough.
Okay.
And
Is this a surprising outcome to you, or?
no. And Simone tries to hold back like a giggle, but they're like, I kind of been waiting, I guess, for someone to do something.
I thought it was gonna be me.
I and the cards thought it was going to be you too. But
Then it was her.
yeah. I like this side of Mitchie.
I think it's pretty cool. Let's go get scanned. She's there, right? I could see her there. We could both see her there. We should go.
If that is what you want, okay, let's go see her then.
Yeah, let's go.
I-
And just grabs your arm and then books it.
Okay. So I think at this point, Mitchie and Drew have been scanned in already. And you guys get scanned into like the forest sector. And Simone and Minato, you guys show up and Charlie like looks to see you guys and goes, oh, okay, so you guys were coming too. I just
I got
dropped them in
distracted.
there.
It's okay. Or I mean, Simone got distracted.
Minato, you
got
good?
We both got distracted.
Your face is really red. Are you okay? Do you have like a fever?
Yeah, we got distracted.
Distracted. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's traffic.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Go down there. I'll get you guys up. Okay. So the four of you get scanned in, and you hear over like the sort of intercom system that you have with Charlie. Drew, just actually, can you guys go into the nearby tower? I think it'll be easier for me to scan Drew in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. Do you want to ride, buddy?
Yeah. Give it a try.
I have to roll for that, so it's gonna be really great, guys.
Yes, please break your relationship with Drew again mechanically.
No, because I just rolled a fucking 10, so
Okay,
fuck you.
Okay, good. Okay.
My favorite thing is to say "fuck you" to my game masters.
Also my favorite thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So we get Drew over to the tower, and you guys are all able. You could go in with him. You could stay outside. It's up to you. But as Charlie is running some scans on like Drew's Lyoko form, what are the rest of you three doing? Are you just like, are you chilling in the tower? Are you outside the tower? Like,
Oh, this is awkward.
How does Simone
there's
choose
really
to-
just the three of you just vibing, like.
Simone goes in like blanket hoodie cut, like everything comes out with the veil, like Cersei sees them and is like, no, actually, you know what? Charlie actually open up like for a second and then like wants to check in with Mitchie, but like with the fact that they're in that scenario again, they're kind of like
I think Minato might be just like flying around the tower, like
Uh-huh.
not around
Perfect.
you two. So Simone
Okay.
and Mitchie can be alone.
Okay,
Like,
they-
because I was
they-
flying Drew in, so like I'm probably with Drew or just dropped off Drew, so you have time.
Perfect. It was just from coming from that to that and seeing to like take them out like, okay, thank God. You ran off before.
Oh, to come here, I had to get cookies. Cookies for Drew.
That makes sense, yeah. Do you have one with all the chips?
Yeah. Those are his favorite, you know.
Biscuit knows too.
Biscuit knows what's up.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I know that. Yeah. I'll pick those up afterwards. Oh, is Jade coming too? I don't know if we're all getting scanned.
They need her at the fall festival first. Maybe later.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I should have texted her. I'm thinking of well, what if we ran and try and give Drew and Drake some like competition? I thought it'd be funny.
Yes! We are so much faster.
So can you be like my secret campaign manager? Don't tell Drew.
Oh, I don't feel comfortable with that morally. But yes, for you.
Don't worry, there's no work involved. All we're doing is like making little like things on like paint and like flyers and then like posting all around.
I could do that. I have been drawing a lot lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Could you make me and Jade like stand in like a cute pose and like
yeah. And I'll write you a fanfic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how this will do, but this is very, very much fun. This is so much fun. And then like, you just see like Simone's eyes like like evil. Like just
Do I see anything bad while flying around? Because I'm doing perimeter checks.
You I heard an was someone
sorry,
gonna say something? Oh. Okay. I'm so sorry. I thought someone was gonna interject. Anyway, you're flying around. You don't see anything bad. You guys are just periodically getting updates from Charlie. Like while it's essentially like it's loading the scan that's gonna give like a diagnostic report. And you could kind of hear her like muttering to herself, right? And she's going, like she's just trying to kill time. And so it sounds like she's trying to solve the riddle while Drew waits. And she goes, HEART. Heart? And then you hear typing just out of instinct. And what happens is, as Simone and Mitchie are talking, a white bubble with the Xana insignia floats up over, like, it seems to come out of the virtual sea. And it rotates. It's not even a full sphere, it's a half sphere, but it rotates and it envelops Simone and Mitchie. And then they're suddenly gone off the map. And
wait, no, I'm Mitchie.
Did I not say Simone and Mitchie? Am I crazy?
No, you did. I just don't want that to happen to the Nicki Minaj. You can't do that to me.
Not the Nicki Minaj.
Just stepping in. No consequences. No, thank you.
Yeah, and they suddenly disappear off of the map. And I don't think Charlie is fully paying attention. And at the same time, like, Drew's scan completes, and her attention is focused now on that. And she goes, she says, Drew, it looks like you somehow developed this ability, and that seems to, at least from what the data is telling me here, like, because you can like drain the life out of these Lyoko monsters, that might be like why you're getting sort of semi-Xanified. I mean, I can try to deprogram this if you want, but it's kind of up to you.
Hey, where'd my friends go?
Yeah, give me a second. Let's answer that question.
Flying around like, where the fuck?
Yeah, Minato, you just saw like the whole sphere thing happen, and Charlie goes, "Wait, what are you talking about?" "Oh, wait. Where are Simone and Mitchie?"
You tell me.
And then we're gonna cut to Simone and Mitchie. You guys emerge from this like half spherical bubble. We see it drop down into a dark blue area where the walls are all seem to be made of binary code as they float and drift by. And you're like dropped in the middle of
A forgotten spot in the Caribbean.
You're dropped in the middle of what looks like it's reminiscent of like the tower pads where it has the Xana insignia in the middle of it, but it's much larger. It's like a very large floor. And as you guys land there, after a few seconds, a door a few yards away just opens up in front of you, like just kind of scaling back.
And I roll. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Okay.
It's just a secret club.
I think Mitchie would immediately try to talk to Charlie and go, "What's the stitch, Gitch?"
Simone, how'd that roll go? We're gonna come back to that.
I don't know how this roll works, but like, or how it works in play, but it literally says like on a 10+, you knew this was coming and arrived just in time to stop it. Like,
okay.
You're immune
I've got
to
yeah.
when something bad is happening, I can roll mystical to.
Okay, here's read me the full thing.
You
so
are more attuned to the dark parts of the world. When something bad is happening, you can roll plus mystical. On a 10+, you knew this was coming and arrived just in time to stop it. On a 7 to 9, you get there just after event started, unable to prevent it. And on a miss, you're very late, but at least you're out of danger.
Okay, so it is related to preventative harm, and you got a 10+, correct?
Yeah, I got a 12 with my +2 mystical.
Okay, well, and I'm sorry, one more time, the phrasing is, you know what's about to happen and you arrive in time to stop it. Okay. I think what happens is you get this sense that time is of the essence. And the only way as far as you know, the only way forward is through. So you can either really your options are this is going to be very Barbie movie. You can stay here and nothing changes, or you could go forward and prevent the bad thing.
No, that's perfect. When Mitchie's like, what? Like that, they take their hand and they say, no, run now, come on, follow me, and they like pull Mitchie like behind them and start going straight forward.
Okay, you guys run forward into this labyrinth, and quite literally a labyrinth. What happens is as you run through, the doors are continuing to it's like a series of doors opening one after the other to make a whole huge hallway. And when you come out the other side, you start seeing these blocks shifting and shifting upwards and downwards and out from the sides in various combinations. What you can gather is that this is a room that is triggered to move within a very short period of time, and unless you find the sort of the emergency brake button, let's put it that way. Unless you find the button to pump the brakes, the room will shift again, and you might end up trapped. But something else here might also remain trapped. That's the sense that you're getting from that 10+. We're gonna cut back quickly to our folks on the surface, and Charlie's kind of low-key panicking, and she goes, there's like a timer on my screen. right now, and you hear frantic typing. Jade, you get a text message that says, SOS, I entered a password and now Simone and Mitchie are gone. I don't know what happened. Can you get to the factory ASAP, please? Please? Just like one after the other.
Yeah, this would like make Jade's like heart sink, like missing people. Ooh. And then like text like on my way.
Cool.
All caps.
Also, the one text Jade got before that was just 3 exclamation points from Minato, like
I know.
30 minutes prior, and like she has not texted back because then she really went and got.
Yeah, like Jade sent back the 3 question marks back for the exclamation points. And that was it.
Cool. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna make Charlie roll for this to see if she can like find essentially their data signatures again.
DM roll.
Currently, that's a fail. So right now, what you hear is Charlie just frantically typing. I'm gonna try to find them. Right now, there's like this clock that's like counting down. I think it's like 3 minutes. I'm not sure what this is. But I'll try to get them back as soon as possible. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. I shouldn't have entered the stupid password. Stupid. Okay. There's only so much I can control right now. Drew, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I think he's now had like a whole minute to sit there just thinking on that question. And I think the only thing that's been playing in his mind is Mitchie showing the little card and being like, it's someone hiding that's hurting a lot but needs someone to fix it and doesn't want to give up because it's been really helpful,
right.
But also knows that if he doesn't take the first step and maybe helping himself, it's not going to matter.
Right.
So he'll be like, yeah, debug it. I don't know what it is. Don't get rid of it. Just debug it. Because it seems to help.
Okay. I'll see what I can do about that. And you hear a little more frantic typing as the minutes start to tick by. Jade, I'll say, I'll let you decide if you were already on the way to the factory or if you were still at festival prep when you got this frantic text from Charlie.
I think she was at the festival.
Okay. Yeah, so you get the SOS message and you'll get there when you get there. It will probably take you a few minutes. Back to Simone and Mitchie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to find something to stop this, or we have to find something to get back. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Like in a break, like something to fully stop it, and we can go back.
Okay.
Okay.
The tower. A break.
What?
Okay. Nothing. She looks at you, Simone, and you're still holding her hand because you like pulled her to run forward, and she squeezes it once and goes, "We're gonna be okay. I know that." And then she's gonna start looking around. She's in fact, I think this Drew really shifted a perspective for her. It showed her, like, it's been building up, but like I think Drew was like the missing piece there. And to know that her whole team believes in her, she has to believe in them too. She knows they're gonna come for them. So all she can do is her best in here with Simone. And so she goes, "It's actually beautiful here. I used to play mazes on the back of cereal boxes." And she just starts looking and like touching different walls and stuff to see if she can find something that'll act as a break for this tower situation.
Okay. I would say make a be vigilant or keep your wits about you check. And you can either do those individually or one of you can help out the other, up to you.
I can help out.
What do you think, Simone? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks like I was going to do be vigilant, like be. So I think that like if you're doing that, I can for sure help. Like, looking to behind you, trying to see what's going on. What do I have to do in this?
Okay. If you're helping, it'll be we can do this together. And it sounds like if you were intending to do like a be vigilant, that's going to be plus mental. So 2 heads are better than 1.
Perfect. Okay. Well, that's a
Yeah,
mixed
double
success.
sixes.
I got an 8.
Okay. So, double 6s. Simone, you were doing we can do this together, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have a cooperative relationship with Mitchie. Mitchie, you gain 1 power point always. Take that power point.
Nice.
Cooperative. Your target gains +1 to their next roll. So if you want to add that retroactively to your total, absolutely do so. And you and your target add 1 to your power pool. So you each gain 1.
Okay.
So Mitchie has gained a total of 2. Simone, you've gained 1. Mitchie,
Yes.
with that +1 plus your roll, I think I heard you say 8. So does that bring you up to a 9? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you were rolling. Were you doing be vigilant or keep your wits about you? I know I offered the 2 options.
I was doing be vigilant.
Gotcha. Okay. So, when you are in a dangerous situation, roll plus mental. So you get to hold 1. You get to choose one of the questions listed. What's my best way in? Best way out? Any dangers I haven't noticed? Most vulnerable to me. Apparently my dice are the most vulnerable to me. What seems to be the monster's weakness? What's my best way to protect the area or the victims here?
Okay. I think I'm going to go with the easiest one. What's my best way out?
Okay. Your best way out, as you're looking around and you're feeling these walls, you do see that there is another corridor. And I feel like you've always been sort of attuned to Lyoko, right? And I think there's something about when you're touching the walls, like you get this pull towards this corridor, but in your mind's eye, you see high up is this button. It's shaped like the Xana insignia, so it looks kind of like a target with like 3 lines coming out the bottom and another line out the top. And there's this switch protruding from the center of it. It's high up. So that's the challenge. But it's in the next room. And you also...
Okay. I think... Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
In addition to your best way out, you need to beat the clock. You get this sense of urgency. And I'm gonna roll for Charlie again. That's a 7. No, that's an 8. Okay. Cool. Sorry. What were you saying you were gonna do?
I think she goes, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Let's fly. And she starts running down that other corridor. Kind of just trusting that Simone will come with her. They're both looking for the way to go. Whammies and buttons are the exact same thing to Mitchie.
Okay. I think Simone knows that.
Yeah. She starts running down that corridor. And then once they get there, she'll point up and go, we are Alice, meaning we are very small and we need to get very big or very high to touch that button.
Okay. Are we climbing or are we... Oh, yeah, the one time I really went out of right here. Oh my god. I can't fly though.
My backpack! and she'll take off her backpack, which is also a weapon, her accessory weapon. It has the property far. Could I like try and like yeet it?
I believe. Let me check the tag on that really quick. Far
300 feet.
300. Yeah, you could definitely reach it with your backpack.
Wherever you are.
Okay. You say Minato, and immediately she's like, "Oh yeah, I got a date," and she takes off her backpack, throws it up, like she's got to get out of here.
Okay. For the sake of for the sake of chaos, since you're using your weapon, roll clash for me.
No, not thwart peril.
You know what? Okay, I'll allow it. You could thwart peril. I'll let you do that.
God. Okay, that is a 10.
Dope. Okay, you do what you set out to do. So, how does Michi like yeet this backpack to?
Yeah, she takes off her backpack, which in Lyoko is more like a shield with like 2 arm straps on it.
Right.
And she kind of does like discus throw style, like does a big spin and then like release and just watches it go straight up.
Yeah. We just follow it as it zooms towards the button, clicks it perfectly. And just in time too, because some of the walls were starting to shift again, and you hit the button and everything stops. And meanwhile, Drew and Minato, back in the forest sector, you hear Charlie go, "Wait, the timer stopped. I think I can pick up a signal. Sorry, Drew, give me 1 second. I'm gonna push pause on this like really, really quickly." And there's a little bit more frantic typing. And Simone and Michi, you're able to hear Charlie going, "Michi, Simone, are you guys okay?"
Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Yeah.
Where are you guys? What is this place?
It's pretty.
What we see on our camera is we're looking over Charlie's shoulder, and she's getting this view of this spherical looking map, and she's able to see the 2 data points that are Simone and Michi just kind of like standing in the middle of the room. She goes, "I don't know what you guys did, but thank God you did whatever you did. This is crazy. Do you guys see an exit anywhere? I could try." And as she's saying this, a screen pops up, and it's got the same prompt that happened before, that she was fiddling around with. The riddle that we've all been messing with. Have you toured the 4 chambers? Every one is a heavy burden. And she goes, "Get together. I think I can get you guys back. Just get really close to each other, just to be safe." And we see her enter the password heart. And I'm pretty sure I'm breaking Code Lyoko canon right now, and I don't give a shit because this is my game. But we see this sphere that you saw before come down and encircle you two, and you two disappear from whatever this area is, and you reappear in the forest sector. Minato, you see this sphere emerge out of the virtual sea,
I love
and
spheres.
they land over the grass, and it spirals, and you see your friends emerge out of this like half bubble thing, and then it disappears again. And excuse me. She goes, "Okay, that was weird. I'm not doing that again without like proper heads up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I was just writing down a note. I didn't like I'm really sorry, guys. Drew, let me just," and you hear more frantic typing. "Okay, I think I've set up the proper blocking so that this won't happen anymore if you try to like drain the monsters. I think I've tried to put up like essentially a filter, so only the good stuff comes in and then the bad stuff stays out. Hopefully it works." But Drew, you should be good to leave the tower now if you want.
Okay. I think he takes a long second before leaving the tower. Just look around. Because, like, if it was, like, a glowing thing, and it doesn't seem to be glowing anymore. But, like, as his eyes just catch parts of the room where the light's not there, he sees that same glowing, like, at the edges of his eyes. Very much, like, hiding away in the shadows, and knows it's not gone. But knows that right now it's not on him. And he's like, I don't know if I want to step out. But then does, after probably what feels like far too long for the three and walk out. And as you high five him, I think you're pretty observant because, like, you think he's still all sorts of shattered. Like, the color hasn't receded, but he has two different things on one on a shoulder, one on an arm. There's a purple, violet, lavender looking color that's like a tree. That's very much like all the cracks have filled in with like liquid purple and making a tree shape. And then on the back of his shoulder, a little like light blue hermit crab with the same like filling in of light blue light thing. The cracks are all still there, but it seems like two of them have started to form a shape and are holding something in a way they've never held before.
That's really
Your cracks are filling.
Cool.
Therapy.
Oh, I tried that. It didn't go well because you have to say, oh, my friend's not dead, trapped in a video game, and the therapists don't believe you when you say that, and so it didn't really go anywhere.
Oh, shit.
The Jumanji problem.
Well, you know, they do say punching is a form of therapy, and then also they also say lifting weights is a form of therapy, and she just looks at you.
And if you never stop moving, you never need to think your thoughts, which is why laps are great in the pool, because there's no end.
Drew, you know it's okay to feel, right?
Nope. And is going to walk towards the other two.
Yeah, speaking of punching things as therapy, I guess our timing's really working out because there's a tower activated right now, guys.
What?
It
I
looks...
tried.
Where's
I think if you had said it, and sorry, go ahead. I just want to fill in for a minute over quick.
Yeah,
I think
no,
you
feel
get
free
the
to do
sense
that
that if
first.
you had said it on like any other day, it may have worked. Especially like your voice is good at getting people to understand. But he already had to process one thing today with Mitchie, and he can't
already
process
processed too
two things in half an hour.
He's a simple boy, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
like, he did one step forward for him today, and you're trying to make him do 2 in 15 minutes? Nope.
Poor boy. I need no
Come here.
sympathy.
Come here. Let's get you into mental wellness. Nope. Okay. Fuck you.
Sorry. Go ahead, Mitchie.
Yeah, Mitch, what were you gonna
I
say?
think when Charlie is like, there's a tower activated, Mitchie's like, can we wait for Jade?
Maybe. And Jade, you get another text from Charlie being like, "Are you coming? Tower activation.
Help.
Kind of a problem. Help."
Hey.
The doors open and Jade comes in. It's like, yo, I'm here.
Oh, thank God.
I'm going down.
Okay, cool.
He's
Simone and
yelling
Mitch, you're
timber.
back. Weird shit happened. We'll talk about it later. Anyway,
Well, that's the theme for the past few days.
yeah, things just keep happening. This is fine. This is great. Go. I'll link you up with everybody else. Okay, yeah, guys, hang tight. Jade just got here. I'm gonna scan her in as fast as possible, but it looks like the activation is happening in the desert sector. So, and you hear some more typing, and all of a sudden, you start to see different like hover modes of transportation start to appear in front of you guys. I would like each of you to answer for me. I mean, except for Minato, because Minato is cool and already gets to fly. And these do have limitations, okay? These are, like... These can get destroyed pretty easily. But, if your character had to have a mode of hover transportation, what would it be and why? Or you could just say what it would be. You don't have to answer
I'm
why.
just mentioning
but, like,
backpack. I don't.
Um,
I got you, baby. Your mode of transportation? Me.
For Simone, it's probably their like magic beam thing, or like their witch kind of powers, where they like use the beam to kind of like.
Oh, you're Iron Manning it.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Iron Manning it. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
That's what it is. If you're like using your own propulsion
Mhm.
to hover,
Yeah.
that's Iron Manning it.
Yeah, so I think what appears is like a set of like 4 gauntlets, 2 to go on your wrist and 2 to like go on your ankles, and like that's a way to like channel your beam magic into that sort of flying situation. What about Drew?
I think.
Surfboard.
What do you say?
Surfboard.
No, what do you surf? I was thinking of either like a literal wave, just like an always moving water thing. It wouldn't be a surfboard because that's way too practical for his mind to think up of. So I think it's that, like, just a wave that just walks underneath him. It's like as he's running, like, the wave just crests whenever he needs to step.
Okay, so we see this like this is really funny to me. We see this like wave that just seems to be looping in a crest in front of Drew. Michi, did you say Minato is your transportation, or do you want Michi to have?
No, I said that
I
as a
am
joke,
way
but
I am way too heavy. I have like a big mecha Gundam. So no. I
What do you
think
mean
the
I'm so
mode of
strong?
transportation that shows up is a motorcycle, and there is like a back seat if Minato wants to hop on.
fuck it, I don't need to fly for once.
Yep. And Jade virtualizes in as these new modes of transportation show up. Jade, what would your mode of transport be?
It looks like a paper airplane.
Love it.
You were so ready with that.
That was so fast. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, I've been waiting my whole life for this. Anyway.
You just hear Charlie go, "Okay, hurry up and get to the desert sector ASAP." I don't know how much. I don't know how bad this is going to be. I don't know what's going up on the surface, but like, go.
Sure.
Yeah. So you guys take off to the desert sector. You have like. Oh my god, where did it go? You have a couple of like crabs waiting for you, those big like 4-legged crabs. I'm gonna say there's 3 of them. And they are patrolling the outside of this activated tower. The closer you get, the more of the pulsations you can see. They're very obvious. Excuse me. Charlie comes over the intercom and says, "You know, this looks pretty routine. So if you guys got this, I'm gonna try to spend a little bit of time looking over this map from wherever the hell Simone and Michi were. I managed to grab like a couple of screenshots."
Again, Charlie, I'll be really upset.
I'm not entering the password again. It's not prompting me right now. I'm really sorry. I thought it was the notepad window. It was not. I'm really sorry.
We gotta get you more monitors, man.
I know. Anyway, good luck. And you do hear some like clicking and typing on her end, but other than that, you guys are free to make a plan of attack. What are we doing?
If my weapon is 300 feet, like as we're driving up on this motorcycle, can I whip this thing to get a first hit in?
Hell yeah, roll a clash for me.
If I must.
Can I
That's
follow?
less than time.
It's not good. It's not good, chat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe I don't know what 300 feet is, and I'm like 700 feet away. But it's not even. Nope, it don't work that way.
So you have the tags far and what? What are the tags on your weapon?
I have. Hold on, let me pull up my little. I have wounding.
Okay.
I have restraining,
returning, forceful, sharp, and buffeting gives me far.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that you had returning. So what did you roll out of curiosity?
I mean, nothing happens if you roll.
Oh dear.
That's
What's
a
great
two.
is nothing bad happens if you fuck this up. Just nothing happens.
And what's your physical?
I just
could add
threw
it.
a backpack on the ground.
What is your physical?
It's a +1.
Okay, so what is that? Like a 5 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So Mitchie,
Yeah.
I think what it is you're not used to riding on this mode of transport.
I'm also
You know?
right behind her.
Yeah, and Minato is right behind you. I think you go ahead and you throw your like backpack shield, and what happens is it just like swoops in an arc around the crabs, and it alerts them to your presence. So any advantage that you would have had on them to like get the jump has now been squandered. And I think in retaliation, I have to check what Clash says. If
It
there's
says
anything.
nothing.
Okay, it
Says
says
nothing. There's zero information on what happens if you just fail.
Yeah,
that usually
which
means
means
oddly
it's
blended.
nothing happens. Interpretation. I think what happens is, the crab's attention is drawn to all of you, and everyone is gonna take 1 hit point of damage, because the crabs just start firing off all their little lasers, and each of you get hit with 1.
No, this is my fault.
Are you saying this is my fault?
I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to say
No.
it was my fault.
Okay. Then I think Drew will step in front of Simone and protect the damage there.
Oh, okay.
Take the
All right, roll to
defense thing.
protect someone.
Which I don't remember how to do, but I know I can't fail at it. That's an 8, and I add physical, so that brings it up to a 10.
A 10. Okay,
That
so on
was
a 10.
that was the real time math in my head for anyone in chat.
It's such a mood. Let's see. Protect someone. Stand in defense. Roll plus persona on a 10 plus. Hold 2. So, so of the 4 options, you can redirect the attack to yourself. You can have the damage of the attack, put the attacker in a bad position, giving an ally +1 forward, or you can deal damage back to the attacker equal to your physical rating.
So, would the attack to me and the attack to Simone count as 1 instance of 2 damage or 2 instances of 1 damage?
That's a big word for Elmo.
I would say it's 1 instance of 2 damage if you were jumping in the way.
I just wanted to make sure because I can always subtract 1, so like I could definitely get 0.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll still
math?
take. What?
Y'all do math?
It's 1 plus 0, Sachi.
That's a big word for Elmo.
I think. Okay, in that case, I guess the 2 that I would do are, I'll just redirect to myself for the 1, so that Simone takes none, and I'll take 2, which will bring it down to 1. And then for the other part, because on the 10 I get 2, I'd like to deal damage back with my physical rating, and I know that we're
Nice.
far away, but I also now have a 300-foot returning sword.
Oh.
So I would like to just take it and like throw it so that it hits the beam that would hit Simone, and then like turns to hit the crab, and it will do my physical, which is 2, but then I have still sharp, so that brings it up to 3.
How many hit points did I give these suckers again?
I don't remember. I think last time was 3.
I'm looking. You know what? That was so fucking cool. I'm gonna say you take one of them out. Like
Hooray!
and also take a PowerPoint because that was just dope as shit. Like that was cool as fuck. Anyway,
It was.
all right.
And then it comes back because it's returning.
It
So it
comes
just
back.
stabs through a crab and comes back. I got you. Don't worry. To Simone.
That's pretty fucking cute, y'all.
She like, she's so glad that she has like that veil that's like covering her. She's just like trying not to, and just replaying why Minato wanted to do what didn't want to talk before.
Okay. Who's going next? What do folks want to do? How do folks want to handle this?
Can I don't
Remember to abuse
have-
the shit out of we can do this together.
Can I do we can do this together with someone by doing flyby baby, just dropping off again.
You're just
Yeah.
dropping bombs in the form of your fellow Lyoko Warriors. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me drop my not girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
The girl space friend. No, I think
Backspace.
Space girlfriend.
space girl.
Yep. Thank you.
on.
I literally was just
Um,
doing the little.
Lunar eclipse. Fuck. What was my thought? It's gone now. Now it's just that
You
song.
were gonna drop someone on the crabs.
Yeah, I think, or we could flavor it this way. You're on your bike, right? And I'm on the back.
Mhm.
If you hard brake, I could launch like a missile.
Hell yeah! I will
that's
pop
cool.
a front wheelie so quick. Absolutely.
Just like tap your back, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes.
You tap her back and she immediately tenses, like she thought she did something wrong. And you say hit the brakes, she's like all the way brake, and like it's yeah launching. I roll. We can do this together. Which stat should I? Think
Yeah, I don't.
this?
Is it? I don't know if it's I've got your back, even though it's a physical attack.
Yeah.
Is it 2 heads are better than 1? That feels better, just because we're like.
Well,
It's-
I also
Hey,
think
Vera.
you can do this because I'm launching you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. I would say probably either 2 heads are better than 1, or what's the emotional one?
The emotional one is the you can do this.
Yeah, either one of those is fine by me.
Okay, now I'm rolling better. Now we're in the game.
Nice.
Now we're
I
playing.
rolled
that
a
We can
nine.
start the stream now.
The game.
Stop. Oh, I know we're all millennials, but come on.
No, we're not.
Sorry, not most of us are millennials, but come on.
I think Taylor and I are the same age, right? Okay. Sick. Oh my god.
Are we? What?
Are we, Taylor?
We can confirm and compare notes.
So I got a flat 10, which
Nice.
and because Minato and
I'm
me
also
have
a
a
flat 10.
competitive relationship still, it's +1 to each.
Is it still competitive?
No.
Y'all
No,
can't.
I don't think anymore. We just haven't like changed it, so we can make it cooperative.
If you want to
I'm
say it's
cool.
cooperative, I'm cool with you mechanically saying that it is now cooperative. I mean, y'all
Okay, cool,
smooched.
cool, cool.
That does something.
We did smooch a little.
Like,
I've smooched people and it hasn't done anything.
that
But
okay,
we
that
did
does something if
impact
you
that.
wanted to do something. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well,
no, we're
I am
cooperative.
feeling cooperative.
I'm
Okay,
also
so I
feeling
would
cooperative
say-
in my soul.
I like how you guys both did this like little like heart rub motion. Like,
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay. So Minato gets a +1 to their next roll, and I get 1 to my power pool.
Nice. With the 10 plus? Okay, yeah. Minato, since you were also getting help from Michi, you also gained 1 power point to your pool as well.
And then I want to use that to then basically like fly, like super speed fly. Already, like I'm already pretty fast, but like
you're a
faster
missile.
with, like a missile. I'm not gonna punch because listen, these hands are dainty and beautiful. I want to kick it. I want to
Okay.
like fly at it and then do a cool flip in the air that ends with me just punching this thing.
All right, cool. The role that you were doing just now, was that a we could do this together, or was that a clash? Like, what was?
I
what
did
was-
know we can do this together, but if it was
Okay.
a clash, it's still a 9.
Okay, 9 is solid. A 9 total, like, because you also got a +1 to your next roll. So if you want to apply that, I think that brings it up to a 10.
And then a 10.
Cool. With the power of love and friendship.
Space.
With the power.
friend, we haven't spoken yet.
With the power of love and friendship,
Unless
you get
you
to choose
say
1
that.
extra effect. Take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hero. You can inflict extra harm, so +1 on top of your physical rating. If your physical rating is less than 1, it's at a minimum 1 damage from you. So basically bring you up to a 2. You can suffer less harm, So subtract 1 harm. You force them where you want them. You force them to drop something that they're holding. I'm just gonna stop saying this option. They don't have hands. Like
They're never holding anything.
they're never holding anything.
hands.
They don't have hands.
They're just holding that spite in their heart.
They're
Yeah,
crabs
the only
with
thing they're
lasers.
holding is spikes.
Drop
Yeah.
all that spite you're holding.
Let go, Xana Monster. It's fine. I would like. I don't have a lot of physical, so it feels weird to inflict extra harm. I have no physical, so it's.
Okay.
I'm not already doing a lot of damage anyway.
Mhm.
So I think. I tag team it. I force them where I want them, so I'm basically punting them into a good position for one of my friends to then wombo combo take it out. If that
Okay,
makes sense.
cool. Yeah. So I think how I'll apply this is because we've got one of these crabs that has. Oh no, wait! I let Drew just totally obliterate it. That's right. I forgot because it technically would have had 1 hit point left, and I was like, nah, fuck that. That's boring. Okay, so you like mega punt one of these crabs, and you do 1 harm to it. Great, love that for you. And it kind of like I think what happens is it I need to stop looking at the chat when I'm in the middle of describing things because people are just so fucking funny. What I think you managed to do is you like slam the 2 crabs into each other, and so they're kind of like temporarily entangled. I do think what happens is like one of the legs like flies up and kind of slashes you, and you take 1 harm from that. And get kind of knocked to the side a little bit. But now we got these crabs kind of tangled up in each other a little bit confused. What are folks doing next?
I think I can look at
I
Jade.
can help someone, or I can do a move. I have a new move that I want to try out.
Listen,
Ooh.
I've lined them all up in a nice little spot for y'all to just fuck it up.
Simone, I can help you if you have a plan to use a cool move because I'm back where you are because I stopped that motorcycle. So
Mhm.
if you need help, I think Mitchie's in a really good headspace right now. She's like, and set you up for success, and set you up for success. So like, if you need something,
And Jade, we're both
yeah.
next to each other. If you want help, let me know how you want help too.
Yes. I
Okay.
wanted to try out something too with Jade.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I have discombobulating shriek, and like a weird hag kind of thing, like and emanating energy, just like this screech in the air, but it's all chanting, and
Okay.
you're so cool. Sorry, I was gasping because you're so cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I
should've-
agree with
should've
that
muted my
gasp. That was an appropriate gasp. Go on.
Yeah, so I just have to roll mystical, and on a 10 plus, the target can attack an ally of theirs, and 7-9, they still attack the ally, but they know that I caused it.
I want to help because
Which
I
I'm
am
fine.
also the other mystical one.
Yes.
So
So
I
if you
can
want to
help you
like
with this.
amplify the scream or something along those lines with
Yeah.
no, do it up. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll. We can do this together. Simone, go ahead and roll your discombobulating shriek. Hold off on the result until we know how Mitchie's help out
Okay.
might have helped.
I got a
you.
9.
Okay, 9 total. That's a mixed cooperative relationship. That's not the basic moves. Where are my basic moves? We can do this together.
I put
With a
myself
mystical.
in danger.
Oh dear. That's
Oh,
fine.
no.
I'm in danger.
Okay. Simone get a PowerPoint. You also have a +1 to your next roll, Simone. Mitchie will come back to the danger that you're in momentarily.
That is a 9.
9 total with
So-
also with the +1, or
Yeah, with the +1.
okay.
Yeah. So they know that I did it, but
Right.
pretty much that shriek just like launches them on their ally. So,
Right.
But Simone doesn't care. She's like, she has if they could see like under her like how she has a smile like, come and get me then.
I think what happens is you've got Mitchie kind of standing a little bit behind you. You do this discombobulating shriek, and the crabs turn on each other and start attacking each other. They're mostly trying to like stab at each other with their pincers. Or one of the crabs does that and the other one starts defending itself because it's trying to like, it's like, if they could have dialogue, the other one would be like, yo, bro, chill, right? Drew and Jade, you guys are kind of set up for success here if you want to take advantage of this situation. And then Mitchie will come back to the danger that you're in momentarily. I'm not forgetting about it, but we're not addressing that just
You
yet.
can forget if you want. No big deal.
Yeah.
What do you think it is Jade wants to do? Because then I'll flavor how I help compared to that.
Yeah, so finally got the weapons ability. So Jay got a new weapon, and it is going to be a paintbrush sword.
Okay.
I like a paintbrush sword. That's really
Yes.
solid. Love that.
So, flying in her like a paper airplane with the new sword just pop up in her hand of the paintbrush, and paint is dripping of it. The tags are sharp, far, and stun for it.
Nice.
Getting prepared to just stab in the center of a crab.
So then, I think, and you can tell me which of the helps this is, because I don't know which one it would be.
Okay, yeah.
But in trading out, gonna do an evil and drink everyone's life, it is now gonna do less evil by controlling the shadows around us. I'd like to pull the shadows from behind the crabs and put them as like a backboard and be like, yo, let's make a better mural together. And give aid. It gives a +1. If you somehow use shadows creatively, it gives a +1 to your part of the solution. So I don't know what that will do, but I want to help by giving shadow background.
Okay. I think this is either going to be 2 heads are better than 1 or supernatural intervention, and I'm kind of leaning towards supernatural intervention, so rolling mystical, which I know is okay. Good. Okay,
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah, that's a +0. Mental's a -1.
Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather have you roll straight. Yeah.
Yeah. And I get a lot of stuff to helping.
Nice.
I don't know if it helps with this, but I get a lot of stuff to helping.
I mean, on the plus side, you can't break your relationship with Jade, so Jade could break her relationship with you, but you know, that's a new drama for a different day.
Why can't I break with Jade?
I'm pretty sure you have a thing that prevents you from like
That's
rolling too
only
low.
if I do physical ones. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I got a 7 on it.
Okay, 7.
Yeah, no, the
Cooperative
physical ones I
relationship.
can't do bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jade, get a PowerPoint and get +1 to your roll. Drew, you're also going to be in danger.
Does the shadow give a further +1 or no?
I believe that's what the move says. So yeah, Jade, you get +2 total rather than
nice.
a +1.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling Clash, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. That would be +2. That'd be a 12.
Oh shit. Okay.
Sorry, math was like slow.
Oh,
Fuck
that
it
is
up, Jade.
same. Same.
Fuck it up.
I was like, whoa, there's a lot of numbers.
Nah, that's okay.
Oh, no, 13. Sorry,
Okay. Well,
because of my sharp
nice.
tag.
Nice. Oh, sharp gives you +1 to your clash roll. Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have people use this tag a lot, so I have to double check shit sometimes.
Yeah, it says on Clash moves on sharp. Unless somebody correct me.
It says +1 damage to physical melee clash moves. So you're doing an extra damage, which is still rad as fuck.
Yeah.
It's still a 12, and then you get the 1 damage for it. So.
Yeah. So 12 plus. Choose an enhanced effect instead. All magical heroes get +1 forward. You suffered no damage. Inflict double damage. Force the enemy to flee. What you doing?
Let's do inflict double damage.
So combined with your physical stat, your base physical stat, your any and all bonuses from your weapon. Or no, wait, I think it's just. Hang on, I have to double check the warrior weapon thing. Please hold. Characters. Warrior. Choose an item that is part of your costume. maybe it's not under the weapon. Maybe it's under clash. Oh, okay. You do damage equal to your weapon or your physical stat. Okay, so what would be your weapon total for your harm?
For that, there's just 1.
Million.
Just 1. Okay.
But for like with my physical thing is 2, so it's 3 altogether.
3 million.
3 million. Plus they will be stunned.
Ooh, they'll be stunned. That is solid. Okay.
So if I'm adding everything together, it's 6 plus stun.
I believe it just feels boring to be like, just do the weapon. Like,
Let's do 6 damage and stun.
I don't want to be boring is my problem. Like, yeah.
This is our game.
No.
Taylor, it's the sharp one, right?
Yeah, it's the sharp one, and it says like +1 damage to physical melee clash moves, and you're throwing it because you've got far. And so if my gut is to want to put your physical behind that because you're throwing it, so fuck it, you do 6 damage, you blow up one of these fuckers, and I'm gonna put the stun effect on the other one because that one is still technically standing. That's what we're gonna do.
Woohoo!
That's my cool friend.
Yeah, so it is
Thanks for the
currently
help.
stunned. It's unable to move and act for a short period of time. Drew and Mitchie.
Yo,
You
we're in
two are the-
danger.
Yeah, you two are the ones hanging back. As you are kind of watching and looking for opportunities to support your friends in this fight, we are looking at you from the front view as you're analyzing the scene in front of you, and getting ready to like dive back into things. When all of a sudden you get this sense of something behind you, and what we see is this like, it's clear on top at first. We kind of see it come over the horizon of the desert sector, and as it rises up we see this kind of gelatinous-y looking top, and then it's got a pink body, and then you see tentacles, and as it looms over you, that's when you kind of feel it and notice it. It looks like a giant jellyfish, and its few tendrils reach out for both of you. And I'm going to give you each the opportunity to decide who's getting snatched up by this monster.
I'm gonna defend, so I don't.
Well, actually, what I'm going to ask y'all to do is roll competing protect someone rolls
Okay.
to see who gets snatched.
I would naturally step in
So-
front of.
So fucked up.
Okay, stand in front of a person. Use persona. I don't. And it's protect someone. You said.
I'm going to say protect someone for this.
Okay.
And if anyone needs a visual aid, I put it in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the same there.
For fans of Code Lyoko, this is the Schifozoa.
Schifozoa.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 10.
Okay, 10. Oh, Mitchie, why can't we hear you anymore? What happened?
Just because she muted herself.
It's a 10.
Oh, okay, a 10.
Oh.
Wait, you guys both got 10s?
Looks like it.
I spent to get a 10. I spent my
Okay.
power pool. I'm going
did
to defend
not.
you to the death.
That's crazy.
I did not spend anything other than my entire thing is defense.
You know what? Actually, Meadow.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
wait, hold on. What does hold hold, because one of the newer things I have is when you take protect someone, you always get a +1 hold even on a 6 or less. Would that up that 10?
On a
or would that...
+1 hold, that means you get to choose one of the list options from below. In Glitter Hearts, 9 times out of 10, hold 1 is like, here's how many options you can choose from the list below.
So then it's a slightly fancier 10.
Slightly fancier 10. Mitchie, how many power points did you spend? Out of curiosity.
I spent 2.
You spent
to get a
2.
+1.
To get a +1.
Because I was at a 9, so he would have beat me. So I need to at least meet him, so he doesn't get to get. But no.
Okay. What are your guys' persona stats?
2.
Don't do this to the Nicki Minaj.
You guys tied. I need a tiebreaker somehow.
I only have a 1.
Okay. So, okay. Sorry, had to check something really quick. So you.
But oh my
turn?
god.
What? Oh,
Can I? And this you can say no. This is just like an out of left field.
You got very excited, so I
effort.
want to hear this
to
proposition. Okay. Okay.
We talked about finding a way to let me use it all fits together. At some point. So if this thing does grab him, can I use it to see if it'll make it lose him? Like he has to drop it and take me instead.
Remind me again what it all fits together does.
Yeah. It's that I state that I'm, or like, I say that I'm experiencing deja vu and I roll plus mystical, and then I can hold a certain amount of options here. Interfering with an enemy, giving like one target +1 to their next roll, or I can like make a target drop something or lose something, but I know where it is. Things like that. So I would try to roll to either get it to drop him or to at least give him a +1 to getting out of it, depending on what I roll.
Okay. Hold that thought. So what happens is, I will absolutely let you roll that. But what happens is, Drew.
That stepping in front of this is the good option.
Drew, you're you. You always like to throw yourself into danger to protect your friends. You see the Schifozoa reaching for Mitchie. What does Drew's protection look like to spare Mitchie? You are getting snatched up for a short period of time.
I think because we're further apart, he's going to look at like the literal looming shadow over Mitchie, and is going to use his try and either step through his or use his and Mitchie's to switch where they are, and be like, "You're not going, I'm going," and like move their shadows and pull each other through each other to get him close and her far.
You're manipulating shadows to literally like teleport each other?
It doesn't say. It just says.
No, I just love that use of manipulating shadows, and I want you to take another PowerPoint because that's fucking rad. I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, we see. I guess. Would you say it almost looks like you're kind of like reach your hand out and sort of extend your shadow to connect with Mitchie's and like swap you guys?
I think in this case it's not an extending, it's a pure defense. He's going to like fall into his, come out of hers and throw her into her own and stand in her place, and she'll come up on his spot.
Okay, Drew. All right,
Some of my beach.
Yeah, Mitchie, you get whipped, like, through darkness and suddenly appear in light. And when you resurface, by this time, the tentacles are kind of enveloped around Drew. And he starts to get lifted up into the air. And the Schifozoa starts, like, glowing in a pulsating manner. And we see some kind of, like, light being absorbed out of Drew in pulses. Do you want to roll that move? now, or what is Mitchie's reaction? What does Mitchie want to do here?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
okay.
do, and I have a flavor for it, so I hope I roll well.
Okay, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you so hard, my guy.
I'm not gonna fucking look. I'm so scared.
I'm scared for you.
Oh, okay, double fours. Okay, so that's
Nice. Double fours is not bad.
That means double fours, and then I add my mystical, which is a +2, so that is 10. And
This
on
is
a
a
10
move
plus,
from
I
the
can-
Dreamer, yeah?
Yes,
Cool.
the it all fits together move.
Yeah, you are exposed. Deja. Okay. Here, okay. And you rolled, sorry, what was the total?
I rolled a 10 total, so I can hold 2.
10 total. Okay, so you get to choose 2 from the list. Okay. So I think what happens is we're gonna flash back briefly to that weird area you and Simone were in before. When you were feeling the walls, you know, there was this sense of urgency and danger, but something you may not have fully picked up on before was the energy of this creature. Like it irritated you, but you didn't know where it was coming from. And now you feel it again, that sense of danger. And this thing is bad. And the longer it holds Drew, the more harm it's going to do to Drew. So of the options below, you have you can interfere with an enemy, giving a chosen target a +1 to their next roll. You can cause an accident, inflicting 1 damage on a target. The target finds something that you had left for them, knowingly or not. The target loses something important and you know where it is. You lose something important and the villain knows where it is and why it's important. Or your actions interfere with a friend, causing them to suffer -1 to their next roll. Yeah, so you get to choose 2.
So I think what happens is Mitchie is whipped to the side, and she's suddenly standing where like Drew was a second ago, and then he's gone. And I think she sees this thing start to rise. Is it like its little like jellyfishy tentacles still within reach of me?
They're kind of more absorbed. Not absorbed. They're kind of more like raised up now. They all of them, or I would say, I guess, how many does it have? I think it has 6 tentacles. So 4 of them are wrapped around Drew, and like they're not gripping him tightly, but it's clear that they have some kind of force effect on him because he's essentially floating up in the air. And 2 of the tentacles are kind of placed near his temples, and the other 2 are wrapped around his body, and then 2 are just kind of hanging off behind this scary jellyfish motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm not trying to deal it any damage. I'm trying to get it to drop something. So I'm going to pick up my motorcycle and discus throw it at this thing. And I want it to drop my motherfucking friend right now on the ground. When it does, I'm going to look at Drew and go, "You're not a martyr.
We
You are
can lose the
more
best of us.
than how much you can save us. Get up and fight with us. Do not die." And this is like, she's so serious in this moment. She's like, "You are not a martyr. You are our friend." And she's like, "This is how you defend someone. And that's your +1. And it drops her. And she's going to take off her shield and snap it in half. So now she has like 2 arm bracers that are sharp on the side. And she's looking up at this thing. And she is ready to attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna interpret this description as you cause an accident inflicting 1 damage on a target. Or no, wait, you were trying to get it to lose.
No, I was just trying to get him to drop it. It was probably like a blink on the side of
you?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna count this as target loses something important and you know where it is. Well, Drew's now right next to you. Of course you know where it is. And you've interfered with this enemy. So if you would like, you can give +1 forward to Drew for his next roll. The creature does back up, but it hasn't disappeared yet. I do want to give others an opportunity to kind of see and react to what's going on, because I feel like this wasn't quiet, right?
And that crab with 1 HP. What about that crab, everyone?
Yeah, that crab is probably confused too.
He's stunned right now. You're fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Can I kick the crab?
Yes, you can kick the crab, and it's stunned, so I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. So you do a base 1 of harm to it, and it explodes.
Woo! Yeah, I told you more.
I think as Minato comes crashing down on this crab and destroys it,
You guys are hand on top.
yeah, you guys are able to see. You look over and you see, Drew was in the clutches of this creature. Mitchie launches a whole motorbike at it, and it drops Drew, and now they're squaring up against this thing. What do you guys all do?
Charlie, what the fuck is that?
Charlie's just like, I don't know. It's called the Schizoa. The stats on this thing are crazy. Don't let it touch you. Do not let it touch you.
Ooh, okay.
Can I fly around it to distract it so they can hit it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Flying circles around.
And like Jade saw the whole like mind thing, right, and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
you caught like the end half of it where like light was seeming to be pulled out of Drew, whatever that light was. You're not quite sure yet.
I would like to flavor this move because
please.
It's telepath, but I know it says only link up to Teen's mind, but I want to link up with the the enemy's mind and use the move "Do you trust me?" to force it to leave.
Yes, but roll with disadvantage.
Cool, I'm fine with that.
Feels fair.
It's a
Feels
try.
It's cool.
If it doesn't work, I have something that I can help you with.
Let's just do this.
That's what I was
do
thinking.
this together.
No, because if our relationship breaks, I'll cry.
We can fix it in the next episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have.
Oh god. Oh,
We got one more episode, y'all. Please try not to break your relationship.
Hey, it can be fixed in 2 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. There you go. It's fixed.
Yeah. Just take him to the gym.
So I rolled an 8 and a 10. So 8.
Okay.
And then do I add mental to it? Is that what's
What is the move that you're trying to use? What does it say?
To people immediately like and trust your hero, you have the benefit of rolling 7 to 9 on a convince to someone check if you roll less than a 6.
So you were
So
never
this
going to fail it.
Okay. So this is to convince something, right?
Yes, to convince it to leave.
Okay. So normally on a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you promise them something equal in return. This is not an intelligent monster, right? So I think I'm gonna it is intelligent, but it's not intelligent. It's part of a hive mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to reinterpret this as, what's your extra show of force to get it to fuck off?
Like a physical force thing, or like
It can be physical
intelligent?
force, it can be magical, it can be mental. Like, you need a little extra oomph in your intimidation, because that's essentially what this is. You're trying to intimidate the sucker into leaving. What's that final push that you give? And what form does it take to get it to just fuck all the way off?
Cool. Mitch, you want to step in for that part or help? Or...
Sure. Yeah. Do I know what you're doing in this moment?
I think right now Jade is just a very shock of a new ability also. Right now too. Like of her forcefully thinking to this monster. So I guess it'd probably be like a visual aid of like eyes are blue shining and stuff that she's connecting to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get connected.
Okay.
We're free.
Oh my gosh.
Then I have a move called I'm Your Opponent.
Ooh. Go on.
And I clack those shield armor gauntlets together in my massive Gundam. And I look at this thing and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm ready to fuck it up. If it stays, it has to deal with me. And I'm your opponent. If I roll even decently well, which I will have advantage. I will have +1. I will take less damage. So I'm adding to this intimidation to give that physical. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fucking bring it, baby.
I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
I love
Stay if you want to.
I also can't believe
She wants you to go because she wants you to live. I want you to die. Stay.
Yeah, I want to help with this, especially because I did that streak before, and I'm like, yeah, come get and also the Gundam. This is so cool. So, yeah,
get a full meal, baby, banquet style. Let's go.
Angry Mitchie is a whole vibe. Wow.
Minato's into it.
Take my friend. They've only ever tried to stab
like
us
that's
before.
my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think seeing you all sort of essentially Avengers assemble square up in front of it is like the final push to get it to F off. And you see it disappear under the horizon of the desert sector and fade off into the digital sea, and it is gone, and the tower is free for you all to deactivate.
Sick.
Before we go to the tower, I turn to Drew next to me, and I'm gonna do that automatic Gundam shield off so you can see my face. I need you to know how serious I am when I say this. I put down the gauntlets, and I go, you deserve to be defended.
you would have found me.
Oh my god, the fall fling! And she turns and starts running towards the tower.
we're gonna be late. Gundam stomping.
Like running with a gun.
It's like Attack on Titan.
Okay. All right. You guys are able to enter the tower. I'm 99% sure you have the correct amount of points to deactivate it with all of you.
We did so many we can do this together. We're
You
fine.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. It's fine.
Well,
We'll all enter and deactivate the tower together. You hear Charlie over the speaker goes, just as a precaution, do you think it's a wise idea for me to return to the past? Like,
we don't know what happened.
We don't know. I don't know if anything happened outside, so like, should I do it or should I not do it?
I mean, something happened, but we'll remember, so it's fine.
Mitchie blushes.
I feel like there's some kind of implication there that I'm not picking up on.
What? Who said that? I said that out.
I know what you're
I
talking
feel like
about.
I'm missing something too.
Yeah. Anyway,
No.
close your eyes, friends, and raise your hands if you think Charlie should return to the past. Wow, some of y'all are really struggling with this choice right now.
It's the fear of what you have in the background.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give it about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. You are devirtualized. The Return to the Past program is not activated. And we return to the real world. Ooh, that's alarming. Okay. Sorry, music was being funky. Any hoozles.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant the real world was alarming.
Yeah,
That's why we're here playing
I mean,
games with the
yes.
internet.
I mean, yes, but no. So you return to the real world, and you find Charlie standing there, like eerily waiting for you guys to come out of the scanners. And Drew, Charlie rushes forward and hugs you and goes, "Are you okay? Do you feel any different? Like, does anything feel strange or weird?"
Does anything?
Roll 2d6 for me.
Cool.
No. It should be fine. You should be fine.
How much?
5. Am I adding
5
anything?
total. 5
Yeah.
total.
It's a 2 and a 3 on the die.
No, I think it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Straight.
In this campaign?
In this economy?
Listen. I think, you know what it is? I think you tried to take stock of yourself internally, and you're not sure. You think you feel normal.
Seem fine.
Okay, good. If you start to feel like sick at all or anything, let's regroup and do like a scan later or something, right?
So many scans. We're all fine.
If Charlie,
I just worry about you guys.
oh, you love us, and
Of
if
course I
Charlie's hugging
do.
Drew, she's gonna run in and like start a group huddle, like big old.
Oh,
hug.
okay,
wow.
all right.
Whoa, how'd that get grabbed?
Group hug around Drew. That's so cute.
That means the amount of hugs Drew has gotten in the past 4 years from 0 to 7 in a very fast amount of time.
Yeah, how's that feel,
love on
Drew?
bitch.
I think he just goes back to standing there comatose.
Oh,
Like the same thing he did when Simone did it. He's just standing there like, okay, this is happening.
yep.
Mhm.
Can you feel the love tonight?
From multiple angles.
We cut to the festival later that afternoon. There's games being played. Drake has been hamming up the like will they won't they fluff romance between you guys in order to get y'all more votes.
Mhm.
Do you think they're gonna kiss?
I mean, that'd be pretty bad for his date later. Like if we kiss now, I don't think the date later is going to go well.
Nah, I think he'd be with it.
We get like montages of you guys playing games, and before the official crowning call is made, does anyone want to have like a moment together before we close this out?
One with Simone, really quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, besties.
I go up to you and I say, "Today was a lot. Are you okay?"
Yeah.
It's a long pause. I live in long pauses, so I think I kind of get it. But can I give you something?
Oh.
And she hands over the entire like tarot deck that she's been drawing, and she says, "I think it's better if I don't know, I guess it's just maybe I can be a better person without losing myself. Maybe I can have the best parts of all the people I care about without getting rid of the parts of me that make me me. So can you hold on to these for a bit? Is that okay?" Once again, lucidity fists.
If they could, they would like put their hands onto their shoulders and kind of like go rubbing, like come in for like a hug. And Simone would say, I really am okay. But I love all sides of you, Mitchie, whichever stays the same or grows. And yeah, of course I'll keep this. We need to make more. We need to like sell this everywhere. What are you talking about? This could be gold.
We've hit the jackpot with these terrible tarot cards. She goes, I mean, if you, I'd rather you just keep them. They're better in your capable hands. I can be magic like you, and I can be creative like Jade, and I can be a good protector and friend like Drew. And I'm gonna go get ready for my date so I can be pretty like Minato.
So fucking cute. Okay. Calling that there. Does anybody else have anything that they want to talk to someone about or try to achieve before we close out session?
I have 1.5. The one's with Jade. The half one is just for you, Mitchie. I think when you leave your room, Jade has a bunch of like nautical themed necklaces like that he's just always rotating out. You'd find one that's like got a cookie inside wrapped up really nice in a napkin, probably like just on the floor because there's nowhere else to put it. But wrapped around it is one of his shell necklaces that's just like a singular shell on a chain, and it's just wrapped up, sitting outside your door. And then he'd head down to and be like, "Hey, so like I know you guys are like running. If you win, that's chill as hell. Like." If you win, that's fun. If we win, that's fun. But I think whoever loses has to buy all the paint for the next house because we got to make a better picture together.
I was like, that's a good deal to me. And like, and then if they're at the festival, Jade is just at her face painting station because that's what she volunteered to do, paint people's
Nice.
faces.
I love that. Also, hi Zella, thank you for the raid. Hello. We're almost done here, but thank you. All right. So, yeah, we get some little vignettes of you guys at the festival. We've got Jade running the face painting station. We've got Minato and Michi on their very first date after like 6 fucking years of will they won't they. Congrats, you guys.
It's really awkward.
Yeah, I imagine you guys can't even bring yourselves to hold hands. You're just like walking
No, it's
like
very much
awkwardly shoulder
like,
to shoulder.
Yeah, it's like, what do we do with our, like, we've already kissed, so like we've kind of skipped a step. So it's
what do these do?
What do?
I feel like there's a moment where they like almost held hands and Mitch is like, oh, popcorn, and then like ran away, and then it was like just.
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, no, it was just like one of the. Oh, nope, yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. We're going over that way now. Let's go that way.
Okay, all right. And at some point, your university president, Sissy Delma, is standing on a makeshift stage with a microphone, and she very like flamboyantly flicks her hair. And she goes, "Thank you, students, for attending our first ever fall festival here at Caddick University. I'm glad to see this event be such a success. But now it's time to announce the winners and our sovereigns of the festival evening. And players, I would like you all to close your eyes and we're going to cast a vote right here, right now, live." So,
Shut up. This is some Game of Thrones shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, you have to tell us who they all are first, so I don't vote wrong.
Okay, so the options are, and what we'll do is I'll have you hold up a number on your hands. Okay, so there's we'll say there's 5 options. Option 1 is Drew and Drake. Option 2 is Jade and Simone. Option 3 is Minato and Michi. Option 4 is Sandra and some random dude named Dave. Okay? Dave's kind of whatever. He's just there. All right? And lastly, for number 5, it's hang on, I have to check our NPCs really quick. Because we have a few. For number 5, someone wrote in the option of Professor Phil Patterson with an FH and Marvin the Gardener.
Oh.
So I would like you all, based on those options, to hold up the corresponding number of fingers. Taylor, I need you to hold your hand a little bit higher. Maz, can you put your hand a little closer to the camera? Okay. Okay. We have a tiebreaker between option 1 and option 3. So I would like everyone to recast their votes once again for option 1 or option 3. Okay. Okay. Everyone can put your hands down. And you can open your eyes. I believe, what did I say? Shoot, what did I say? The winner is option 3, and I'm trying to remember who I said option 3 was.
Minato
It's not.
and-
That
Yeah,
was
it's
the
Minato and Michi.
We weren't even running.
Exactly. Yeah. So all of a sudden, Sissy pulls out the envelope and reads it off. It says Minato Fujimori and Michi Morris. And I feel like you two are in the middle of like trying to figure out how to function as a couple, and the crowd just starts cheering for you and partying for you to like go up on stage.
That's my bestie.
And
You
there's
got
these very
this.
like elaborate autumnal crowns waiting for you, like on little podiums. How do you guys respond? What does it look like when you get
Confused.
up? Yeah.
I feel like Jade was.
Yeah, no,
secretly
I
campaigning.
think we're both completely
I
confused.
feel like Jade was
Um,
secretly campaigning for them to win.
I love that.
And we were too ingrained in whatever the hell we had going on to notice like all the posters with our faces on them. Like there had been this huge campaign for us, but we weren't aware.
Nobody was, yeah, just not a thought, not a clue.
I think Michi is like looks confused, but sees Minato look confused as well, and so just like grabs your hand and goes, "Do you want to go up?"
I feel like if we don't, they're gonna stare at us no matter where we're standing.
We get to be royalty. Let's go! And she like, whoa, like is heading straight for the stage. She wants that tiara. Give this girl.
I don't think Minato's
now.
been on a stage since she was a kid because she's a former performer. Like a former performer. Wow, that is a wild words for my brain. So I think it's a bit like it feels comfortable to be up there, but also confusing.
Yeah. And I think we end our session with this still of Minato and Michi standing up on the stage with these fun little crowns on their head, and everyone's just like clapping for them. That's where we're
Staring
gonna.
at Jade, like, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah, Jade looking smarmy and smug as heck. And that's where we're gonna end this extra extended session.
Who did y'all vote for? I voted for Drew.
I voted for you.
I voted for Drew.
I voted for
You voted for you too.
yeah.
Yep.
All y'all bitches did that then, because both, I guess Meadow and I were just like, yeah, homies, and y'all went, nah.
The real question is
The
who was the
ones we
tiebreaker the
said
first
we'd vote
time?
Simone was the outlier.
Simone, did you vote for 5? Because I almost voted for 5.
I almost did too. I was like, damn it. How do I kind of want P? What is it? I felt to be happy a little bit. That's cute.
Yeah. I was like, it's between 5 and 3. I'm not voting for myself.
That's valid.
I'm
That's
not voting
fair.
for myself either.
All
Clearly.
right. Folks, we're gonna go ahead and get the heck off stream for this afternoon. Next Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, pending any live stuff and where we might have to delay the episode later that day, again, depends, will be our finale for this 6-episode arc. I would like everyone, starting with Sachi, to go around, say who you are, where people can find you, any exciting projects that you have coming up. Sachi, kick us off.
Hi, my name's Sachi. I played your local gay mess, Minato, today. You can find me on the internet under various forms of Versace or Versace. It's not the same in any social media, so good luck, bucko. You can find me in your walls. I don't really have any projects to announce. I'm in like Castleton, like that's a thing that's happening. But like I'm also like in other things. I'm in Veils of Atheum over at Smoking Glue Guns. That one's also wild. I don't know, man. I'm just out here. Find me in your walls. I'll just let you know where I'm at. You just gotta knock on the wall 3 times.
Yep, Sachi is always in your walls. Sean.
Yeah, I'm Sean. You can find me everywhere at the uniform, help action needed. It makes it nice and simple because it's the same everywhere, easy to find. In terms of love you, Sashi. In terms of the things coming up, the next time I'm going to be live on the internet is next week, Sunday. It's a recording week, not a streaming week for Sean. But if you want to know when all those recordings go live, go follow me places. I talk about it a lot. Do that. That's it.
Nice. Meadow.
Howdy, darling. My name is Meadow. I've been Meadow. I will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. She, they pronouns. You can find me at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM across everywhere on the internet that matters. You can find me upcoming on Wednesdays for the next 3 months doing a Forgotten Adventures D&D campaign, horror themed, very scary, very fun, with a lot of cool people. And everything else I have is not live streamed. So follow me on those things so that you can figure out when those do get released. I'd love to have you and hang out.
Cool. Maz.
Hi, I am Maz. I've been playing Simone, and now I have 2 cool tarot decks. Like, what the heck? And you can find me here on Twitch doing some video gaming stuff and world building with my community. And then we do our TTRPG stuff over at Starcrawl RPG. But if you check out my beacons, you can see all the links where all the cool other audio dramas and things that I do voice acting for are. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. And Taylor, the mad genius who brought this all together.
I'm Taylor, aka Spring Taylor, on all social media and stuff. If you want to see more of me, I'll be on Hit Points Not Required tomorrow at 9 p.m.
You
Playing
will?
again. I will.
Awesome.
Exciting.
Being a one-shot game day, I will. And then the rest is a chill recording week and stuff. But to see all that again, follow me on all the social media, Spunky Taylor.
Nice. I have once again been your GM, Mel, aka Meloette. I am playing literally everybody else. I don't really stream on my personal Twitch anymore, but I'll give it to you so you can find my links to all the other shit that I do. When I'm not here, you can also catch me on the Storyteller Squad, where I play world's biggest bitch, Errol Valentine, and world's sweetest witch, Amity Starbrook. Speaking of the Storyteller Squad, I now have permission to announce that we will have a booth at PAX Unplugged. This came about kind of last minute, but if you are going to PAX Unplugged and you want cute cryptid merch, visit booth 4153 at PAX Unplugged this coming December. We'll see you there. And thank you all again so much for tuning in. We will catch you next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Bye-bye.